I stayed up all night reading a novel
and transmigrated into the primordial age,
only to become the sole golden crow of the sun in this world. The heavens named me Fu Guang. From then on, there was no more Dijin or Tai. Though I say take things as they come. The primordial age is too dangerous. One slight misstep, and you're done for. I have to play it safe. So, I can take a few more Dao companions and live a carefree, eternal life. If we follow the grand trend of the primordial age, Dijong and the two lunar goddesses, Shihe and Changqi, are heaven-ordained Dao companions. But now I am the only golden crow of the sun, with no Dijong. So, the two lunar goddesses, Shihe and Changqi, are my destined Dao companions. Getting two beautiful goddesses as wives for free makes me want to play it even safer. I must not let these beauties wait alone in MDJ. At this point, the battle between Dao and Demon is decided. Hongjun is about to attain enlightenment and become a saint. I can plan ahead and grab more heavenly Dao merit. With heavenly Dao merit as my shield, it will be easier to lay low and survive. This first batch of heavenly Dao merit, I'll start by creating the demon script.
Oh, darn it! Oh, darn it!
By the heavenly Dao above.
I,
the master of the sun star, Fu Guang, have observed all living beings in the primordial age without a universal written language, without universal writing tools, which hinders the transmission and exchange of knowledge among all. Thus I create 3,000 ancestral characters and 12,960 derivative characters, along with 4 types of writing tools: brush, ink, paper, and inkstone. Today, my merits are complete. I hereby submit to the heavenly Dao and make known to all living beings. Henceforth, transmission becomes convenient, benefiting the primordial age. May the heavenly Dao and all beings witness this.
Unexpected that the Sun Star would have a being like fellow Taoist Fu Guang, creating a written script, benefiting the primordial age. Truly commendable.
Sister, I feel a natural fondness for fellow Taoist Fu Guang.
Before Pengwu, the great split opened the heavens and earth of the primordial age. Yin and Yang are originally one. We and he happen to each occupy the sun and moon stars. Both are lords of the starry sky. In the unseen arrangement, it is destined that we are on.
Sister. Doesn't that mean we sisters will both become Dao companions? With that, you seem quite eager.
I
have an urge to get close to him, you little girl.
We haven't even met him yet, and you've already lost your soul. Sister, our hearts are connected.
Aren't you thinking the same thing? Thinking is one thing.
But this Dao companion matter concerns the future of us sisters. We should at least get to know Taoist Fu Guang first. Don't you think? Then, let's go find Taoist Fu Guang right now.
Why are you so impatient?
Right now, Taoist Fu Guang is creating. Heaven is bestowing merit. When the time is right, it won't be too late to visit him. All right.
The characters created by Taoist Fu Guang
are greatly beneficial to all beings in the primordial.
Let's first study them a bit. When we meet him in the future,
we'll be able to discuss the Dao with him. The brush, ink, paper, and inkstone that I developed.
Under the influence of heavenly merit, have all evolved into top quality, acquired merit, spiritual treasure. I've struck it rich. Next. I'll go into seclusion on this. Cultivate the great Dao of the sun properly. Strive to gain full recognition from the sun star as soon as possible, and attain the status of the sun god. Also, I'll thoroughly deduce and perfect the year, the day, and the time for the primordial heaven and earth. I'll divide the time into detailed ink. This will be another huge gain in heavenly merit. 10 eons have passed. I've tinkered with many little gadgets and gained quite a bit of heavenly merit. Now I've condensed the merit golden wheel. Now, I'm favored by the heavenly Dao. No one should dare to mess with me easily. I am Hongjun.
I have comprehended the Supreme Dao. Today, I have attained the true fruit of Hunyuan, becoming a sage through. In 10,000 years, I shall follow the heavenly mandate in the heavens beyond the 33 heavens. At the Chaos Purple Cloud Palace, I will preach the great Dao to all all who are destined may come and listen.
Hongjun has become a sage. He will preach the Dao 3 times at the Chaos Purple Cloud Palace. This is no small opportunity. We can't miss it. Wait. The chaos is full of dangers. I must be careful. This should be safe now.
Sister,
Hongjun has become a sage. He is preaching at the Chaos Purple Cloud Palace.
Let's go hear the sage's teachings too.
Why are you in such a hurry? That is not like you.
Taoist Fuguang from the Sun Star will probably be there too, right?
Little sister, are you that eager to see Taoist Fuguang?
Big sister, I know you want to see him too. Enough chatter, let's hurry. Otherwise, others will take the good spots, and we won't get to see Taoist Fuguang.
Here is the Purple Cloud Palace.
Fu Guang of the Sun Star has come to pay respects to the sage.
Oh, no. We came to the Purple Cloud Palace, but forgot to bow to the sage.
Quickly make up for it. We must not offend the sage.
Putting on airs.
Dong Wanggong, born from the first ray of primordial yang energy. After the sage preaches, he will become the chief of male immortals, establish the immortal court,
And ultimately be destroyed by Di Zhen and Tai Yi. I wonder, in this life, what his fate will be.
The 10,000-year period has come. The sage's preaching is about to begin. Please, fellow Taoists, enter the Purple Cloud Palace.
The heavenly Tao cushions. The 6 cushions are already fated. They represent future sagehood. The 3 pure ones and fellow Taoist Nua are all fated sages. They cannot be taken by force. The remaining 2 cushions, maybe we can compete for one.
Forget it. The last 2 cushions should belong to the saints. They're meant to repay the karma of the Western lands. After all, in the war between Tao and demons, the Western lands were left shattered and broken. If I rashly sit on them, it would mess up the saints' plans. The Great Tao has 3,000, and they all lead to the same destination. The most dazzling may not be the best. Only what suits you is truly the best.
They are the 2 fairy maidens from the Taiyan Star. Will they sit on the remaining 2 cushions? Ha! They're heading over to fellow Taoist Fuguang.
Heaven! They sat down right next to fellow Taoist Fuguang. I'm so envious of fellow Taoist Fuguang.
Fu Guang of the Sun Star, greetings to the 2 masters of Tai Yin.
Greetings, fellow Taoist Fuguang. I've long heard of your reputation, fellow Taoist Fuguang, but I never had the chance to meet you before. It is an honor to finally. Fellow Taoist Fuguang truly lives up to the rumors. Outstanding and exceptional. Surely extraordinary.
You flatter me, fellow Taoist. Both of you and I are beings from the primordial chaos, born from the starry skies, kindred spirits. I should have visited you, but I was in seclusion all this time. It was rather discourteous of me.
Actually, I wanted to visit you, but my sister wouldn't let me.
After this session of listening to the Tao, if the 2 of you don't mind, you could come visit the Sun Star.
Sure.
You naughty girl.
What do you think, fellow Taoist? She-he.
With such a generous invitation, we sisters would be rude to decline.
Then that is perfect.
Little sister, didn't you say the 2 Taiyan fairy maidens are aloof and cold? Even with female immortals like you, they aren't very warm in their interactions. And they never show any favor to male immortals, right? Why does this feel off?
I'm familiar with the 2 sisters, Shihi and Changxi, and I've never seen them act like this. They truly regard fellow Taoist Fuguang with special favor.
Pity you as beings of the West who rushed here to hear the saints' teachings. None left. Yeah, see, brother. Our Western lands are too miserable.
Fellow Taoist, please let us have these cushions.
Our Western lands are too bitter. Fellow Taoist, let me have that cushion.
He is stupid. I'm not stupid.
Creatures born of dampness and air aren't worthy to sit with me.
Taoist friend Yuanxi has spoken. The 3 pure ones are of one spirit. Taoist friend Kung Peng, don't bring trouble upon yourself.
From now on, the seating is settled.
It cannot be changed.
Well, well. Just now, after Hong Yun and Kung Peng took their seats, the saints didn't show up. But now, after Jian and Junti swindled and tricked their way to the heavenly cushions, the saints directly appeared and declared the seats fixed.
Just as I thought.
This was the saints' arrangement. Good thing I didn't rashly jump into the fight for the heavenly cushions. Otherwise, I would have ruined the saints' plan. I should just follow my own pace and move forward. Now, I will preach the Tao for 3,000 years. Listen attentively. Do not be distracted.
Thank you, Saint!
As expected of a saint's sermon, the moment he speaks, I gain a deeper understanding of the great Tao. I must listen carefully and comprehend more. After 3,000 years of listening, my main paths, the Great Tao of the Sun and the Great Tao of Fire, are nearing perfection. The supplementary Tao of Time has also made great progress. This time, returning to the Sun Star, I'll go into seclusion for a while to perfect both my main and supplementary paths and prepare for the primordial golden immortal fruit.
A new cycle begins. All things are renewed. The beings of the primordial world have been living and multiplying for ages. Order is gradually breaking. Chaos is about to emerge. At this time, a great power should take the lead to calm the chaos, regulate yin and yang, and govern order. Heaven and earth are divided into. Therefore, the one who governs order should be one yang and one yin. That is one male and one female. Dong Wanggong, you are the incarnation of the primordial Eastern Hua's ultimate true pure yang qi. You can be the leader of male immortals in the primordial world. I grant you the dragon head staff. From now on, any man in the primordial era who ascends to immortality must first ascend to the purple man and pay homage to the Lord of to be inscribed on the immortal register. And think the Queen Mother of the West. You were formed from the purest yin energy of the primordial Western celestial essence. You shall be the leader of all female immortals in the... I grant you the Western Cloud Realm flag of pure white. From now on, any woman in the primordial era who ascends to immortality must have her name recorded in the golden register. Pay homage to the Queen Mother.
And thank the sage.
After 3 Kalpas, the Xixiao Palace will open again. I shall deliver the second sermon. You may now take your leave.
Two fellow cultivators, how about we travel together?
Sure. Why not?
When the sage appoints the leader of male immortals, his first glance fell on Fu Guang. Could it be that this Fu Guang actually qualifies to be the leader of male immortals? That scoundrel is always surrounded by the two fairies of Taiyin, stealing all the spotlight. Once I accomplish my even this minor Fu Guang will have to bow down to me.
Thank you for seeing me off, fellow cultivator.
We are neighbors, after all. No need for formalities.
You two fellow cultivator, would you care to visit the Sun Star? I have some immortal wine, brewed years ago from primordial fire mulberries. I can offer it to you both.
Listening to the sage's sermon this time, you must have gained profound insights. Now is a perfect opportunity to retreat and digest them. Another day, I will certainly come to visit.
In that case, I shall await your esteemed presence at the Sun Star. Very well then, I take my leave. Until we meet again. Just in time to comprehend the many great Taos I've grasped, and break through to the state of perfection.
As for me,
my Tao fruit of the Great Luo is already complete. Next, I need to refine my Dharma power and prepare to break through to Chaos Golden Immortal. It is best to wait until after the second sermon, when I've built up more foundation before making that breakthrough. Calculating the time. The time has come for the Chaos Gourd Vine to emerge. Within it, I should have my share of fortune.
Oh dear.
Looks like there might be a big fight later. Greetings, fellow cultivators.
Fellow Taoist Fu Guang, you've also come to vie for the primordial gourd vine.
If you want to contend for the primordial gourd vine, let's see how capable you really are.
So, you're saying we're about to fight, right? Then hold on a moment. Let me take stock of my magic treasures. That way, I'll be ready to throw down later. Fellow cultivators, please don't be tense. I sensed a stroke of fortune and came here. I originally thought claiming this fortune would go smoothly, but I never expected that I'm not the only one fated for these treasures. Since everyone is here, it proves we all share a connection with them. I imagine no one here wants to give up. A fight is bound to break out later. I am merely a scholar at heart, not skilled in battle. So I'd like to make some preparations first. I hope you fellow cultivators won't take offense. I don't have many offensive divine treasures. Please excuse my lack of means.
Is this guy's stock of merit-based treasures a bit too much? I'm wondering the same thing. Where in the world did he get so much heavenly merit?
He has even brought out the golden wheel of merit. With that, I suppose I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I just hope that when we each rely on our own skills, you fellow cultivators will go easy on me. After all, I'm more adept at reasoning with people.
That massive golden wheel of merit, as if he is afraid no one would know he is being favored by the heavenly Tao.
Second brother, don't be impulsive. This man has the favor of the heavenly Tao. There is a reason for that. Don't make an enemy of him lightly.
Divine treasures have spirit. Those scores have chosen their master on their own.
There is even one more. Seems my luck is truly not bad. Divine treasures voluntarily acknowledge this contest for fortune should end here. Fellow cultivators, you're staring at me. Surely you don't have any unfriendly intentions, do you?
This item is not meant for me.
Oh well, forget it.
Two fellow cultivators, I'll take my leave as well.
Fellow Taoist Nua, is there something else?
Shihi and Changxi are my closest friends. I've never seen them be so warm and friendly with any male immortal, let alone walk alongside one. You fellow Taoist Fu Guang are the first. It truly makes me curious.
To receive such kind treatment from both Shi He and Changxi, I'm also quite flattered. I suppose the reason must be that the two of them and I all share the same role as masters of the stars. The starry sky is vast and lonely. There are few kindred spirits, so naturally, we grow close.
That makes sense. Now that matters here are settled, I'll take my leave.
Did Nua forget about the gourd vine and the 9 heavens divine soil? Or does she think I won't take them, only for her to come back for them later?
I left in a hurry earlier. There were still treasures I hadn't collected. It seems they have now been obtained by fellow Taoist, Fu Guang. The treasures have already fallen into Fu Guang's hands. If I try to take them by force, I'm afraid I'm no match for him. Besides, resorting to forceful recovery like that would likely create a rift with fellow Taoist Fu Guang. That is not what I want. Oh, well.
Sure enough, fellow Taoist Nua has returned, and it seems she has accepted the fact that she lost her treasures. In that case, the primordial gourd vine, the 9 heavens divine soil, I will gladly accept without further courtesy. It is about time I return. I hope that before the second heavenly Tao, I can refine the immortal slain gourd and the chaos gourd. If this chaos gourd fully matures, it could become an ultimate grade innate spiritual treasure. What a pity. What a pity. Using the power of the sun star to forcibly reconnect the 9 heavens with the chaos gourd should be possible. However, the time required might be very long indeed.
It truly works.
Next up is refining the immortal slaying gourd. Forging the sun true flame essence into the gourd
can elevate its power to the next level.
In this Kalpa, the immortal slaying gourd has long been completed. With nothing else to do, I've written quite a few good things. In another 70,000 years, the second lecture at the Purple Void Palace will begin. After the second lecture, the level of the top powers in the primordial wilderness will be elevated to another tier. Only quasi-saints, Hanyuan golden immortals, will be able to stand at the top of the pyramid. And the era after the second lecture will truly mark the beginning of the Great Tribulation. I wonder when Dong Wanggong will establish the immortal court. If he doesn't hurry up, the Wu clan might merge into the world first. The Wu clan feeds on all races. When that happens, all races will suffer greatly.
Shihi of the Taiyin Star and her sister Changxi have come to visit fellow Taoist Fu Guang. I wonder if you are present.
Two fellow Taoists. It has been a while.
We apologize for the sudden intrusion. We hope we haven't disrupted your arrangements.
Not only am I currently at leisure, even if I truly had plans, I would make way for your arrival. Please, come in.
Then, we are relieved.
Please have a seat.
What refined taste you have, fellow.
After all, I am the ancestor of the literary way. So naturally, I have a fondness for such things.
Fellow Taoist Fu Guang, may I take a look at these books?
Of course. If you enjoy reading, you may also visit the scripture hall in my Golden Crow Palace. There are novels I've written, comics I've drawn, and other entertainment books. There are also some classic works, as well as cultivation techniques, divine abilities, and spell books.
The Immortal Wife by Jie.
Fellow Taoist Changxi, this book is not suitable for you. You might want to read this Floating Light on the Zither. I forgot to hide that book. I need to tuck away that novel, Immortal Man Abbey, in the study as well. These novels are not suitable for outside circulation for now. They would tarnish my glorious image.
So fellow Taoist Fu Guang is also well versed in music theory.
Forgive me, fellow Taoist. My sister has a pure nature. Her behavior here is simply because she regards you as a close friend.
It is not out of discourtesy.
You need not explain, fellow Taoist.
I understand completely.
These are the first batch of innate fire mulberries from the Fusang divine tree. Each one can temper the primordial spirit, seeking the Tao heart. For the great low Tao fruit, it also has some benefits.
A spiritual fruit that refines the primordial spirit and seeks the Tao.
This is a fine thing indeed. This was made by picking the best blossoms from the primordial laurel tree, brewed into laurel wine.
I hope you won't disdain it, fellow cultivator.
This is a celestial brew famous across the primordial wilds. I couldn't ask for more. How could I disdain it?
This fellow Fu Guang's comprehension is so remarkably strong. One sip of celestial wine, and he achieves enlightenment.
Thank you for the laurel wine, fellow cultivator. After that enlightenment, I gained a great deal.
It is all due to your superior comprehension.
You're being modest, fellow Shihi.
Do you remember, fellow cultivator,
that leader of male immortals, Dong Wangang?
Naturally, I do. Do you happen to know something about that male immortal leader's recent situation?
One cosmic cycle ago, Dongguang opened wide the gates of the Purple Residence, taking in many golden immortals. Taiyi golden immortal cultivators joined his ranks, and even several great lower male immortals went to pledge allegiance to him. Furthermore, Dongguang visited West Kunlun twice, going to discuss matters with the Queen Mother of the West. By the looks of it, Dongguang probably has plans of his own.
Dongguang has started recruiting people. That means he is beginning to set up the immortal court. If he ropes in the Queen Mother of the West as well, to govern the male and female immortals of the primordial wilds, then the immortal court would become the primordial orthodox rule decreed by the sages.
Regarding Dong Wanggang's moves, what is your take on it, fellow cultivator?
The leader of female immortals. Wanting to make a name for herself, that is only natural. However, it has nothing to do with us.
Irrelevant.
What does Dong Wangang think? He can lord it over us primordial deities. If he really tries that, then my many magical treasures won't show any restraint.
Such boldness from fellow Fu Guang, truly worthy of being the master of the Sunstar.
It earns you some admiration. And also, he seems to have his own schemes. But I have no idea what his plan is, to become the master of the stars, or to become the master of this primordial world. Sister, look at this record. It is quite interesting.
Indeed, it is novel.
I've never heard of it before.
The sage's second round of teachings is about to begin. This time around, how about we go together, fellow Taoists?
No objections here.
Sure.
Fellow Taoist Fu Guang has arrived.
Greetings, fellow Taoist.
Let's go say hello to fellow Taoist Fu Guang. He is a kind person, easy to talk to. I've been wanting to get to know him for a while.
Are you sure? That fellow Taoist Fu Guang is kind and easy to talk to.
Of course.
Shi, Changji. Fellow Taoist Fu, we meet again.
Fellow Taoist and Dao has already reached the late stage of the Luo Golden Immortal. Your progress is truly fast.
Fellow Taoist Fu Guang, your progress is impressive.
This is my elder brother, Foxy.
A pleasure to meet fellow Taoist Fu Guang.
I've long heard that fellow Taoist Foxy innate divination art is profoundly mysterious, able to glimpse the secrets and make flawless calculation. I've been wanting to get to know you for some time. If you have free time, you must come visit the Sunstar.
Sure. Aye.
If fellow Taoist in Wakang, I will definitely prepare a warm welcome.
Prepare a warm welcome.
Fellow Taoist Anwa, prepare a warm welcome. Just means I'll be very delighted to receive you.
Fellow Taoist Fu Guang created written language. It seems I need to study that properly too.
To be honest, fellow Taoists, in my Golden Crow Palace, I have also compiled quite a few books. If you're interested, fellow Taoists, you're welcome to come and discuss them.
I will definitely come to read them.
So what if you've gathered quite a few people around you, Fu Guang? But the sage has appointed me as the leader of the Southern Immortals. As long as I have the Queen Mother of the West on my side, I will hold the title of legitimacy and righteousness. This primordial world will ultimately be ruled by me.
Lord Dongwang seems to bear some grudge against Taoist Fu Guang.
if I cooperate with him to establish the immortal court in the future. I'm afraid he will end up opposing Taoist Fu Guang. It seems I need to be cautious after all.
Taoist friend, you've been secretly observing me. Is there something wrong with me?
Nothing wrong. It is just that I never expected you to also be someone who enjoys making many friends. I never thought of that before.
I just don't like to get involved in some trivial matters. But as the saying goes, more friends, more path. We are all on the same path.
I see. I understand now. Although Taoist Fu Guang harbors ambitions in his heart and desires to achieve unification, he is not the type to act ostentatiously or follow the path of a tyrant ruler. Instead, he treads the path of a virtuous emperor who leads all beings with benevolence. No wonder my younger sister holds him in such high regard. Taoist Fu Guang. Just now, I saw Lord Dongwen also secretly observing you, and he seemed displeased.
Thank you for the reminder. Taoist, Lord Dongwang is probably jealous of me because I have so many great cultivators around me. However, this time I was indeed a bit too conspicuous. I must not do this again next time.
I need to act with prudence. Prudence.
Everyone, silence. The sage is about to begin the sermon.
All of you have made good progress in cultivation. I am very gratified. Next, you must listen attentively to break through to the great...
Thank you, sage.
Now, the way of the... gives birth to all things but doesn't... not creating, but after waiting, life and death.
The virtue of this. Those who fail cannot.
Those who gain power can... those who use it but fail cannot soar.
This time, I can break through to the Great Law Golden Immortal in one go. Breaking through to the chaotic Golden Immortal realm.
The Great Law. Breakthrough.
The cultivation system of the primal Earth Immortal, Sky Immortal, Mystic Immortal, Golden Immortal, Tai Golden Immortal, and Daluo. Above Daluo, I created a method of corpse slaying, allowing the beings of the primordial chaos to reach the quasi. But this Fu Guang does not walk the path of corpse slaying. Instead, he has taken the path of chaos.
That is the same path Pangu took by brute force to attain. In terms of cultivation lab, a chaotic Golden Immortal is equivalent to a chaotic Daluo Golden Immortal is equivalent to a sage, but a chaotic path offers greater combat power and even higher potential. Yet, in this era, what good is it to become the only chaotic Golden Immortal without becoming a sage?
You're ultimately nothing but an ant.
After I achieve the way, I shall establish and be the founder of the Mystic Gate.
Among my disciples, there should be several disciples.
Is it time to accept disciples after the second sermon? Shouldn't it be after the third sermon concludes that we accept disciples? But a few minor differences are only natural.
Shangqing. You three are the incarnations of the primordial spirit of the great god Pango.
You may become my disciples.
Thank you, sage.
Nuwa, you possess great fortune and creation.
You may become my disciple.
Thank you, sage.
Sage, have mercy on our western land.
You two bear the destiny of the West. You may become my nominal disciples.
Thank you, sage.
Taoist Fu Guang, the sage, is accepting the disciple.
Aren't you going to try for it?
Everything in this world depends on fate. There is no master-disciple fate between the sage and me. One must not force it.
Even a great opportunity, like becoming the sage's disciple, Fu Guang doesn't care. With such a mindset, he is truly a hero, as expected of Taoist Fu Guang. In contrast, those two weeping Taoists, Jie Yin and Zhen Ti, when compared to Taoist Fu Guang, immediately pale in comparison.
Sister, I told you Taoist Fu Guang is different.
You little mink. Be careful, or your soul will be stolen away by fellow Taoist Fu Guang.
That wouldn't be so bad.
This discourse is now concluded. After 10 kalpas, the topic of the third discourse, you may return. Go now.
Having attended this discourse, I imagine you two fellow Taoists have gained a great deal, eager to enter seclusion and break through your cultivation. I won't invite you to stay. When you two emerge from seclusion, you can visit the Sun Star.
Of course. If you fellow Taoists emerge first, you can visit the Moon Star. I've troubled you at the Sun Star for so long, so that my sister and I can fulfill our duties as hostesses.
If fellow Taoist Fu Guang comes, I'll make osmanthus cakes for you to try.
I will certainly visit the Moon Star to see you two in the future.
Very well. Then, we sisters will take our leave.
Fellow Taoist Fu Guang, be sure to come and try my osmanthus cakes.
It seems I've already won the favor of the two fairy maidens.
Cultivate in seclusion for the Tao fruits of the primordial golden immortal.
Refine the innate prohibitions of the chaos spell. Continue deducing the celestial moments of the years and months, and strive to create the primordial calendar. This will be another great meritorious deed.
For now, Fu Guang has befriended many great powers and enjoys pleasant conversations with. This might ruin my plans. Fu Guang is nothing but a stepping stone. If he knows his place, there will be no trouble. If he doesn't, I'll simply eliminate him. My true rivals should be the disciples of the saints.
When I establish the immortal court, I will summon Fu Guang to pay homage. He will then know that I am the master of the immortal court, ruling over the primordial world. Ha, I'm a master of the Sun Star.
How can he compare to me?
Finally, I've refined the 37 innate prohibitions of the Chaos Spell. Only 12 more remain before I can completely refine this supreme innate treasure. Plus, I've already fully refined the Hetu and Loshu. My strength will rise another level. I still need to establish the cosmic timekeeping, a water clock, an hourglass, an armillary sphere. These artifacts, all are essential. My Golden Crow Palace's assets are a bit underwhelming. I'll see if I can scrounge up some treasures when the time comes.
A cultivator from Yingzhou's Purple Mansion, under orders from the Eastern Lord, comes to request an audience with Elder Fu Guang.
Taoist brother Eastern Lord sent you here. What is the matter?
In answer to your question, Elder, in 3,000 years, the Eastern Lord will host a banquet at the Purple Mansion in Lingzhou to entertain all the immortals of the Primordial. He specially ordered me, his junior, to deliver the invitation.
I accept the invitation. Go back and tell Taoist brother Eastern Lord that I will attend the banquet when it comes.
This junior takes his leave.
It seems the Immortal Court is about to emerge. The Eastern Lord and the Queen Mother of the West should be at the peak of Golden Immortal by now. As long as the Immortal Court is established and gains the recognition of the Heavenly, which will bestow merit, and the two of them are very likely to use that heavenly merit to savor one and step into the quasi-saint realm. In that case, I should start preparing early as well. What brings you two Taoist friends here?
Taoist friend Fu Guang. Last time we agreed that you would come visit us on the moon, but my sister and I waited for a long time and never saw you. So we had to come here instead. We hope we're not disturbing you.
Please forgive me, both of you. I just emerged from seclusion and was thinking of going to the Moonstar to visit you. Since you're both here, please come inside and let's talk in detail.
Taoist friend Fu Guang, this is osmanthus cake I made. Try it.
Taoist friend Changxi, the osmanthus cake you made is truly a divine delicacy. If I could eat your osmanthus cake often, that would surely be one of the greatest joys in life.
Really? Then I'll make it for you often.
That would be wonderful. Then I thank you in advance, Taoist friend Changxi.
1,000 years ago, my sister and I, on the Moonstar, received an invitation from the Queen Mother of the West. 2,000 years from, at the Purple Mansion, in Yingzhou, she and the Eastern Lord will host a grand feast for all immortals, and have invited us sisters to attend and witness a momentous event. I was thinking of coming to see you. Fellow, you must have received the invitation from the Eastern Prince too, right?
Indeed, I did get the invitation.
Regarding this grand assembly of immortals, what are your thoughts?
I'm here for the feast.
Fellow Fu Guang, you're so funny. You really know how to joke.
I'm serious.
They're holding this banquet for all the immortals because they want to start taking charge of the primordial order, don't they? I think that Eastern Prince is quite ambitious.
I'm afraid he wants to rule over us too. Well then, today they feast their guests. Tomorrow their towers will collapse.
You made a good point, fellow cultivator.
The Grand Assembly of Immortals is about to begin. Both of you, why not come along with me?
Since my sisters have come, then naturally I'll travel with you, fellow. Could it be that you already have an appointment with someone else?
I've also been thinking about journeying with you too. How could I have made plans with others?
Then let's go.
Fellow Random presents a superior grade acquired spiritual root. Fellow Hong Yin presents a low grade innate spiritual treasure. Fellow Zhen Yuanzi has arrived. Presents 3 ginseng fruits. Fellow Hen Wao and fellow Foxy have arrived. Fellow Yu Qing and fellow Shang Qing have arrived. Fellow Xi Ha and fellow Chang Xi have arrived.
Oh, I envy Fu Guang. He has 2 such beautiful fairy companions. If I could have such a fairy as my Dao partner, I'd even give up becoming a saint.
谢谢你Fu Guang of the Sun Star. Truly unmatched in grace and style.
So he is Bai Zai, the wise one of the Demon Clan. I never expected to meet him here.
I am honored that all of you have graced this occasion by coming to this gathering today. This Grand Assembly of Immortals, besides gathering with you all to discuss the Tao, has another important matter that I wish you all to witness together. By the favor of the sages, I and fellow Xi Wangwu have been appointed as leaders of all immortals. Today, we too shall take up this responsibility properly and live up to the sages' expectation. Heavenly Tao above, we have received the sages' command, and by the grace of Heavenly Tao, we shall govern the order of heaven and earth, order the cosmos, yin and yang,
Govern the growth of all things.
establish the immortal court for the sake of governance, create the primordial world, heaven and earth, and all living beings. Let the Heavenly Tao witness this.
The Immortal Court is established.
The good corpse.
This art of severing corpses is truly profound. If I become Dao partners with Shihei and Changxi, after they sever their 3 corpses in the future, those 3 corpses will all be genuine cultivators, which means I'll suddenly have something like 6 identical Dao partners, plus the 2 originals. 8 in total. I'm about to establish the primordial calendar and time system, using the sun and moon as benchmarks. The heavenly Dao merits will also belong to Shihu and Changxi. Then, I can verify my guess.
Fellow Taoist Fu Guang, what are you thinking about?
I was thinking, the primordial years stretch endlessly, yet we have no way to mark them. Could we use the moon and sun as benchmarks to establish the primordial calendar and time?
Fellow Taoist Fu Guang, that is a wonderful idea. If we can establish the primordial calendar, it would truly benefit the entire primordial world.
To establish the primordial calendar, we still need to forge many time recording artifacts. If you 2 fellow Taoists are interested, why don't we, after the banquet ends, go together to the starry sky to collect the materials for forging those artifacts?
Sure. I'll gladly follow you, fellow Taoists.
Excellent, excellent.
Now that the immortal court is established, and the banquet is about to end, why don't we set out right now?
As you wish, fellow Taoist Changxi. Lord Dongwang and Queen Mother, the banquet is over. Thank you for your hospitality.
We take our leave.
Take care, 3 fellow Taoists.
Let's go.
Set out! Those 3 fellow Taoists, Fu Guang, Shihe, really are inseparable.
Now that we are the masters of the immortal court, ruling over the primordial, there are bound to be many followers. Just you wait and see. Elder Lord Dong and Elder Queen Mother of the West. We'll take our leave now.
Farewell.
It seems these people intend to follow Taoist Fu Guang. A being like him is perhaps a born sovereign.
It is finally done.
Congratulations, fellow.
If it weren't for the help of you 2, just gathering the materials and refining these artifacts would have been more than enough trouble for me. Thank you, fellow Taoists. However, the right opportunity, a celestial wedding, is the best moment for Shihe and Changxi and me to become Dao partners, the 2 sisters. There is no need to rush things now.
Fellow Taoist Fu Guang, between you and you as sisters, there is no need for thanks.
I am the sole sentient being of the Sun Star. Shihe and Changxi and I share a fated marriage ordained by heaven. After spending these several kalpas together, we've come to understand each other thoroughly. As long as I speak up, I can form Dao partnerships with Shihe and Changxi and cultivate the great way.
Fellow Taoist Fu Guang, can you now establish the era, year, month, and hour for the primordial world?
Of course. Heavenly Dao above. I, Fu Guang of the Sun Star, have observed that the order of time in the primordial, which hinders the thriving and reproduction of all beings in the primordial, and disrupts the regulation of order and the cosmos. Thus, today I hereby establish the primordial calendar, so that the heavens and earth of the primordial world may have, and the 24 solar terms rotate without end. I will use the orchid, lotus, chrysanthemum, the blooming cycles of the 4 innate spiritual roots, to demarcate the 4 seasons of the year. They are spring, summer, autumn, and winter. The year, seasons, months, days, and hours are now set. From now on, the primordial world has a calendar, and the order of time is clear.
Thank you, Senior, for the grace of creation.
You may step back to one side.
Yes, Senior. Good corpse! Thank you, fellow Taoist Fu Guang.
Between us, there is no need for thanks.
Fellow Taoist Fu Guang, you are truly formidable. Above, there are still at least 60% of the heavenly Dao merits. You've accumulated all this heavenly Dao merit. I'm afraid you've direct the strongest below the saints.
Brother Fu Guang established the primordial calendar with such a massive amount of merit. Just how terrifying will his power become?
As expected of Brother Fu Guang. Truly a hero.
To receive a response from the heavenly Dao and have it directly projected across heaven and earth, Brother Fu Guang's gains this time must be absolutely enormous.
How enviable.
Well done, Fu Guang. Well done, primordial calendar. Magnificent!
Being able to earn such favor from the heavenly Dao is a testament to his own skill. But we brothers are no lesser men, my 2 younger brothers. It is time for us to go into seclusion and break through.
This commotion is even greater than when the immortal court was established. Brother Fu Guang might be even more powerful than I imagined. Under no circumstances should we make an enemy of him.
With such merit, Brother Fu Guang can probably directly savor 2 corpses. Brother Fu Guang didn't use the heavenly Dao merit to sever a corpse. Could it be that Brother Fu Guang has other plans?
By establishing the primordial calendar, he conveniently attained the position of the Sun God. This top-grade, innate merit spirit treasure is the authority of the Sun God. Let's call it the Great Sun Golden Wheel.
Congratulations, fellow cultivate.
I owe it all to the help of you too.
I just observed that you poured all the heavenly down merit into your merit golden wheel. Why not use it to sever a corpse and advance to quasi-sage?
Sister Shiha, our bond runs deep. So I won't hide this from you. The path I walk is not one of severing corpses. Besides, I am already a quasi-sage.
The saints have passed down that breaking through to Mahayana and advancing to quasi only has one method, severing a corpse. Does Brother Fu Guang have another way?
Do you truly wish to know, Sister Shihi?
This method must be of great importance. It is Brother Fu Guang's secret. It is best if Brother Fu Guang does not speak of it. We sisters will also keep this secret.
Fellow Taoist Fu Guang, don't worry. We won't say a word.
You two truly understand me.
Fellow Taoist Fu Guang, we've just advanced to quasi-saint. We still need to go into seclusion for a while. We can't keep you company.
We'll take our leave now. Sister, I'm a bit reluctant to leave fellow Taoist Fu Guang.
We've only been apart for a moment, and you already miss him. The endless ages of the primordial wilderness. How will you endure them?
Are you saying you're not reluctant, sister?
I'm a bit reluctant too.
Sister, what if we become Tao partners with fellow Taoist Fu Guang? Then, we can always stay with him.
Little sister, we've spent so many years with fellow Taoist Fu Guang. I'm sure he knows how we feel. But fellow Taoist Fu Guang is still waiting.
Waiting for what?
I think fellow Taoist Fu Guang is waiting for the right moment. A moment to become Tao partners with us.
Then, I'll go back to the Sun Star right now. Tell fellow Taoist Fu Guang not to wait anymore. I can become his Tao partner right now.
Shangxi, you little minx. Fellow Taoist Fu Guang has grand ambitions. His plans must be earth-shattering. If we truly care for him, we should quietly support him. When the time is right, the matter of Tao partners will naturally fall into place.
I see. Then, I'll cultivate hard from now on. Try not to hold fellow Taoist Fu Guang back.
Fellow Taoist Fu Guang didn't cut off the 3 corpses, yet he attained the position of sun god. Just as I expected, he had already stepped into the quasi-saint realm long ago. He is the first quasi-saint beneath the sages. How laughable that Dong Wanggong had no idea about this at all.
Little sister is right. Why don't we go to the Sun Star?
Visit fellow Taoist Fu Guang.
Yes, we share a deep bond with fellow Taoist Fu Guang. He is a true hero. Little sister, he is absolutely the perfect choice for your Tao partner.
Tao, companion. Brother, you should focus on your seclusion. I have a feeling a great chaos is about to descend upon this world. If we brother and sister don't break through our current realm, troubles will keep piling up afterward.
You 4 have obtained remarkable fortunes. Your origins and talents are also quite decent. From now on, practice diligently. Properly bring the 4 seasons to all beings in the primordial world. You will receive an endless stream of fortune and blessings of merit. The great Luo realm is within reach.
Thank you for your praise, Senior.
We 4 sisters, having received your guidance and kindness, have achieved what we have today. This debt of gratitude is beyond repayment. We wish to serve by your side, and will never go back on our word.
We beg you to grant your permission and take us in.
You 4 sisters are indeed fated to be with me. Since you sincerely and earnestly wish to follow me, then stay. From this day onward, you 4 shall be my 4 attendant immortals.
Thank you, Master, for taking us in.
These merit-based spiritual treasures, which are tied to the seasons and the flow of time,
Shall be placed under your 4 sisters' control.
in the future.
You will manage the Sun Star on my behalf.
Master!
You may withdraw now. This is a rare peaceful period in the primordial world. Everyone is pushing hard to break through. When the immortal core grows powerful, the primordial world will plunge into chaos. If I calculate the time, the Wu tribe should be emerging soon. If we follow the original course of the primordial world, Tai Yi allied with Foxy, destroyed the immortal core, then established the Yao clan, and founded the Yao clan heavenly court. This was also the beginning of the Wu Yao calamity. I have taken the place of Dijun and Tai Yi, and have not founded the Yao clan or its heavenly court. But the calamity will not halt because of this. So, the first battle of the calamity should be between the immortal court and the Wu tribe. In that case, I can sit back and watch the tigers fight. However, the Wu Yao calamity has a great deal to do with me. Strive to perfectly extricate myself from the great calamity. That way, I can live free and carefree. I never expected so many distinguished guests to arrive today.
Master, the 2 seniors Shihan, Changshi, from the Moon Star have come.
They are my honored guests. Go and welcome them. There are also a few more guests coming. Instruct Xia Yi and Chuju that I will be entertaining several honored guests.
Yes, Master. Chenlan greets the 2 lords of the Moon Star.
It seems you 4 sisters are cultivating under Brother Fu Guang's guidance.
Thanks to the Master not looking down on us. After we 4 sisters took our human forms, we have been serving as the 4 attendant immortals at the Master's side. Where are the other 3? The Master ordered them to set up a banquet in the hall, saying he would entertain several honored guests.
Is there another fellow cultivator coming to visit Brother Fu Guang today?
The master said there indeed are other honored guests, but we don't yet know their exact identities.
It seems we might meet some old friends today. Chenlan, lead the way.
Two fellow cultivators, I have been waiting for you. Please take your seats.
Brother Fuguang, in these 100,000 years, have you ever thought of us two sisters?
Day and night, I think.
Little sister, don't forget your manners.
I know, elder sister.
Brother Fuguang, are there other fellow cultivators coming today?
They have already arrived. Is it not delightful to have friends come from afar? 4 fellow cultivators visiting our Sunstar. I apologize for not coming to greet. Please forgive me.
You are too kind, brother. Foxy and my younger sister have come to impose on you. I hope you'll forgive us.
Brother Fuguang.
Red Cloud and Brother Dan Yuanzi have come uninvited. I hope you'll be magnanimous.
We presume to visit. Please forgive us, brother.
All of you coming to visit is an honor for me. How could it be an intrusion? Come, have a seat. All of you have coincidentally come to Sunstar on this very day. I suspect that, in the primordial world, there must be something that has made you fellow cultivators want to turn a blind eye and stop worrying.
It is all because of that Dong Wanggong from the Celestial Court.
Huh? Dong Wanggong of the Celestial Court. Please, fellow cultivator Foxy, tell us in detail.
Sigh. Speaking of this, my heart is filled with
hunger.
Fellow cultivator Foxy, take your time.
That Dong Wanggong established the Celestial Court, intending to unify all beings in the primordial. We devote ourselves solely to pursuing the Great Tao, and have no wish to get involved in these tedious matters.
But that Dong Wanggong has sent people time and again
to invite me and my sister to join the Celestial Court. Even after repeated refusals, he still keeps sending people over. It is truly exasperating. That is why my sister and I came to visit you, fellow cultivator.
So that is how it is. You two fellow cultivators are in the same boat. Just as fellow cultivator Foxy said. This Dong Wanggong is pulling such a stunt. Isn't he clearly trying to offend many great cultivators? Or does he really think he can overpower countless innate divinities? Once that Dong Wanggong actually unifies the entire primordial heaven, how can we ever have a peaceful day?
Fellow cultivator, Fuguang, how should we deal with this matter?
Don't worry about him.
Facing the mighty celestial court, fellow cultivator Fuguang still has the confidence to handle it.
Fellow cultivator.
Could you explain more clearly?
Uniting the primordial world and governing all beings. Such a grand endeavor can't always go smoothly. The celestial court's current upward momentum is indeed strong, but there is always a limit. The heavenly Tao is impartial. If the celestial court wants to dominate the primordial heaven and earth and rule over all beings in the cosmos, it must inevitably endure trial after trial. If it fails to overcome them, no matter how splendid its current glory, it is merely flowers in a mirror, moons in the water.
Do you mean, fellow cultivator?
As you suspect, that if the celestial court continues developing as it is, sooner or later it will face something it cannot easily, or even an opponent that is utterly impossible to defeat. By then, the Eastern King will surely be overwhelmed. Naturally, he will have no time to spare for you fellow cultivators. If the Celestial Court were to add another adversary, one capable of standing against the Celestial Court itself, what would happen then? Do you all still not see it clearly?
When two great powers clash, a great war is inevitable. At that time, the mighty will fall, their blood spill, living beings will suffer.
The Great Tribulation!
How dreadful the Great Tribulation is. The tribulation of the ferocious beast, the great catastrophe of the conflict between the Tao and the deep. So many primordial deities fell in those times.
Is the Great Tribulation about to begin again now?
We are currently only at the quasi-sage realm, beneath the Great Tribulation.
I fear it will be hard for us to remain unscathed.
Brother Fuguang, how should we respond?
You all need not worry so much, even though the Great Tribulation is terrifying. As long as you focus on cultivating yourselves, and do not court trouble, you will surely pass through the Great Tribulation safely and soundly.
Brother Fuguang speaks as if he has already made plans.
I've merely made a few preparations.
Brother Fuguang, I suspect it is not merely a matter of a few preparations. His destiny is extraordinarily noble. He is born with the imperial and supreme fate of a sovereign. He looks down upon the celestial court. Could it be? The goal of his schemes is the throne of the supreme ruler of heaven and earth. I see now. As expected of Brother Fuguang, I have learned something this time.
I'm glad you understand, brother.
Big brother, what exactly did you learn?
Once we return to Mount Bushou, I'll explain it to you in...
We are all friends here. It is rare for us to gather together like this. A few years back, when I had some idle time, I crafted some little trinkets for passing the time. Since we fellow cultivators are gathered here today, how about we all play a game together?
All 6 of us are quasi-sage level masters. Yet who would have thought? Brother Fuguang, with just a wave of his sleeve, teleported all of us away. And none of us even had time to react. Just how powerful is he exactly?
Brother Fuguang, you've been hiding your true abilities.
You're all too kind. As the Sun God, within the vast universe of the Sun Star, I do possess a few minor skills and powers. Nothing extraordinary. Fellow cultivators, this is a game of Go I've devised. Everyone, how about We have a match on the board. What do you say?
Brother Fu Guang, your Go skills are remarkable. I concede.
Thank you for Don't be discouraged. If this weren't your first game of Go, I doubt I would have stood a chance against you.
Brother Fu Guang, your skill far surpasses mine. No matter how many times we play, I will never beat you. Nua accepts defeat with all sincerity.
You flatter me, Sister Nua.
My brother and I have already imposed on your hospitality for too long. Next time you come to Mount Buzhou, please visit my sanctuary. I will prepare a warm welcome for you.
Very well, very well.
Brother, it is time for Zhen Yuanzi and me to take our leave.
Take care, brother.
This time, the fact that 4 of you have visited the Golden Crow Palace will surely reach Dong Guanggong. If he flies into a rage and attacks you without warning, how will you handle it?
Dong Guang is about to be up to his ears in trouble. He won't have any spare energy to target me.
Are you so certain that the opponent Dong Guanggong faces can hold back the increasingly powerful Immortal Court?
Just wait and see.
Brother, earlier you and Fu Guang spoke in riddles. What was that about? Care to share it with your little sister?
Brother Fu Guang is playing a very long game. The Immortal Court, Dong Guanggong, they're all pieces on his board.
Even the Dong Guanggong Palace is just a pawn. What exactly is he planning?
Though I don't yet know Brother Fu Guang's exact plans, or what he intends to do. One thing I am certain of, fellow cultist, Fu Guang's ultimate goal is definitely to become the supreme ruler of heaven and earth.
He wants to be the supreme one. How is that possible?
Little sister, let me tell you, don't underestimate fellow cultist Fu Guang. Your big brother here can discern destiny at a glance, and you know my talent for reading people. In my humble opinion, fellow cultist Fu Guang has the innate destiny of a supreme ruler.
So Taoist Fu Guang has such grand ambitions and strategies. I have to say, I'm a bit impressed.
I told you, he is the perfect candidate to be my brother-in-law, right?
Brother!
I think you're asking for a beating.
Your little sister is going into seclusion now!
Earlier at the Golden Crow Palace, with a flick of his sleeve, he moved 6 quasi-sages. With that kind of strength, he is at least more qualified to become supreme than Dong Guanggong.
After avoiding it for several kalpas, I still can't escape this Immortal Court. This is the Immortal Court's final notice. As things stand now, the only option is to seek shelter from a great cultivator. Now, the one who can shelter me, and is also willing to, is probably only fellow cultist Fu Guang.
Fellow cultivators, what are you all?
Oh, brother, you've come just in time. None of us want to join that Immortal Court, so we had to come seek the senior's protection.
That is right. That guy really bullies people with his power, and even tried to force me to join the Immortal Court. Naturally, I refuse.
Will the senior slap us to death?
Everyone, don't worry. Even if Senior Fu Guang doesn't take us in, he won't lay a hand on us.
Honored guest, the master already knows you've come. Please follow me inside.
Thank you, fellow cultivator. Paying respects to Senior Fu Guang.
No need for formalities. Speak. You disregarded the perils of the journey to come to my Sun Star. What is it about?
Well, we have come to the Sun Star because we truly cannot stand the way Dong Zhuogong acts. We want to pledge ourselves to the Golden Crow Palace, working under a senior, in exchange for the senior's protection, to seek a place to settle down.
We humbly ask a senior to take us in.
As expected, somehow, fate had arranged it this way. If I hadn't known of the great events to come, I would certainly have felt compassion and taken these great Luo Golden Immortals under my wing. They would later become demon kings of the future demon court. But I've already made my plans. How could I let myself be dragged into the great calamity and end up dead with my path destroyed? These people, I cannot take them in. I am merely a free spirit, a lone cultivator, devoted solely to the Tao. All of you disperse. If even a senior like you won't take us in, though the primordial wilderness is vast, we cannot escape the poison hand of the Immortal Court. Among the many great powers of the primordial wilderness, I am not the only one who can protect you. Phoenix Peak Mountain, 10,000, even Kunlun Mountain. Brother Tongtian believes in teaching without discrimination. Those are all good places to go.
Thank you for the guidance, Senior.
Withdraw, all of you.
Friend Baze, you are a known wise man. What are your plans now?
I can sense that Senior Fu Guang has a connection with us. But since Senior Fu Guang won't take us in, he must have his reasons. Therefore, he pointed us to a few other locations. I plan to go to Senior Foxy.
We'll go with you to Phoenix Perch Mountain.
Good.
It was supposed to be the calamity of Wu and Yao, but now, I do not establish the demon, and I do not destroy the Immortal Court. Now that the Immortal Court is strong and embraces all clans, isn't that, in a way, another form of the demon clan's heavenly court? At the Immortal Court's current pace of advance, it won't be long before the Immortal Court reaches Buzhou Mountain. And Buzhou Mountain is the very lair of the Wu clan. If the Immortal Court and the Wu clan fight, shouldn't it be called the calamity of immortals and Wu?
Your Majesty, I report. Our Immortal Court has already many regions in the east of the primordial. Currently, we are about to advance to Buzhou Mountain. Please, revered Immortal Lord, issue your decree.
Buzhou Mountain is the pillar of the primordial chaos. It holds immense fortune. If the Immortal Court can bring it under its jurisdiction, then it will truly rule over the primordial chaos. I will also sever the third corpse through this, becoming the being closest to sainthood. Deliver my decree. The vanguard of the Immortal Court. March on Buzhou Mountain. Additionally, mobilize the remaining forces of the Immortal. The armies will converge on Buzhou Mountain.
This is the land of the Wu tribe.
Outsiders, halt!
By order of the Immortal Lord, the Immortal Court rules the primordial Buzhou Mountain also falls under our jurisdiction. Wu tribe, step aside!
Immortal Court.
Oh, God!
How dare the puny Immortal Court act recklessly at Buzhou Mountain? Go back and tell Dongwang Gong, except for our Wu tribe, no one can rule the primordial chaos.
The Immortal Court and the Wu tribe are now at odds. What is going on? Normally, at this point in time, the Demon Clan should have emerged, embracing all to oppose the Immortal Court.
Strange. Why hasn't the Demon Clan shown up yet? Something went wrong.
The Immortal Court has already advanced to Buzhou Mountain. A division of the Immortal Court's army, near Buzhou Mountain, was effortlessly annihilated by a powerful Wu tribe member.
The Wu Tu finally emerges into the world.
Fellow cultivator Fu Guang, you seem to have foreseen this.
What do you think?
It seems fellow cultivator Fu Guang is truly prescient. I wonder if this Wu tribe is exactly what you mentioned, a force capable of standing against the Immortal Court.
Fellow cultivator Si He is indeed astute. Exactly so.
Fellow cultivator Fu, what kind of race is a Wu tribe to be so powerful?
In ancient time, the great god Pangu fell. His primordial spirit transformed into the three, and his pure blood formed a blood pool, which fell into the Pangu hall formed from his heart.
What does this have to do with the witch tribe?
The blood pool in the Pangu temple, after countless ages, gave birth to the 12 ancestral witches. That is how the witch tribe began.
Who would have thought that the witch tribe had such an origin? The 12 ancestral witches were born from the essence blood of the great. What level of power do they possess?
The 12 ancestral witches have no primordial spirit, but with their physical strength alone, they can reach the quasi-saint level. As for the other great witches, they all have the combat power of golden immortals of the Great Void. Their strength, compared to the Immortal Court, surpasses it, if anything.
Who would have thought that such a powerful race still existed in the primordial world, yet to emerge? Friend Fu Guang, the great tribulation you mentioned earlier, is it the conflict between the Immortal Court and the witch tribe?
Not at first, but it is now.
Friend Fu Guang, wait for me! Not at first, but it is now. What does that mean? In other words, the initial great tribulation wasn't a confrontation between the Immortal Court and the witch, but involved someone else. Then who could it be? Among the many great powers of the primordial world, the three pure ones remain aloof. The two western paths are not yet mature. Red Cloud and Jin Yuanzi have no ambition for supremacy. Enhua and Voti's destiny does not lie in that direction either. Then, there is only one person left. That is right. That one is none other than Friend Fu Guang. Friend Fu Guang is a born sovereign, and Xiangyang and the others willingly chose to follow him. Logically speaking, he should have been the one to oppose the Immortal Court or the witch tribe. But now, he has managed to stay out of it. So, Friend Fu Guang,
he is scheming for the Great Tribulation.
Friend Fu Guang schemes for the Great Tribulation, able to extricate himself from the Great Tribulation. Such great talent and bold vision make him the perfect match for us two sisters. Sister, why are you standing there dazed?
Friend Si He, have you had some realization?
Indeed, I have gained some insight. Previously, I was unaware of your plans, my friend. Today, I have come to understand. Now I see your grand vision and remarkable strategy. I truly admire you.
Brother Si He, why not make a deduction? Let's see how the situation will unfold.
Given the nature of the East King, with the annihilation of the Immortal Court's vanguard, he will surely mobilize a large army to wage war against the Witch Clan. At that time, both sides will suffer. The great calamity will truly begin.
Your deduction, Brother Si He, was partially correct.
Please enlighten me, Brother Fu Guang.
It is inevitable that the Immortal Court and the Witch Clan will go to war. However, it won't be both sides suffering losses.
The Immortal Court will be utterly defeated.
Exactly. The Immortal Court's current high-end combat power is far from enough to contend with the Witch Clan. Furthermore, the Sage's third sermon has not yet begun. The merit of educating the primordial world is not yet complete. The Sages will not allow the two forces to fight until the skies go dark.
I was too one-sided. Then when will the great war between the Immortal Court and the Witch Clan fully erupt?
After the Sage's third sermon, when he merges with the Heavenly Tao, there will be a great cultivator in the primordial world who will attain enlightenment and become the great war between the Witch Clan and the Immortal Court will also fully erupt.
How should we conduct ourselves?
Wei, there is a saying, the three of us should live our days well. That is more important than anything.
Wei, three. Brother Fu Guang, what do you mean?
Sister Shi He, Sister Changxi, we three have already spent countless years together. We all understand each other's feelings. Would you be willing to become my Tao companions?
Brother Fu Guang, I have been waiting for you to say that.
Sister Shi He. And you?
My sister and I are the same. We have been waiting for this for a long time.
We three are great cultivators of the primordial world. Now that we've become cultivation partners, we should hold a grand ceremony, proclaim it to the entire primordial world. But what is the perfect timing? Right now, the primordial world has no established rules or ethics. If the three of us become cultivation partners, we can use this to establish those very rules and attain the celestial marriage.
What is the celestial marriage?
When beings become cultivation partners, it is always just a verbal agreement, with no fixed code of conduct or ethics. But marriage is declared to the 9 heavens above and to the 9 netherworlds below, with heaven and earth as witnesses. If we can attain the celestial marriage, then we'll earn another massive bounty of heavenly Dao merit.
Declared to the 9 heavens above and to the 9 netherworld, with heaven and earth as becoming cultivation part, can actually be the sacred and solemn. How do we attain the celestial marriage? We'll follow your lead.
Celestial marriage. Celestial. It is recognized by the heavenly Dao. It is destiny. The three of us already meet this condition, but we're still missing one important officiant.
Who?
A sage.
So you want to wait until the sage's third lecture and ask the sage to officiate our wedding?
Exactly. There is still some time before the sage's third lecture. Xihe, Changxi, I've prepared some fine wine in my chambers. Why don't we share a drink and then discuss the great Dao together?
We'll do as our husband says.
Ladies, please. Where are Xihe, Changxi now?
Shangxi is making osmanthus cakes. Husband, you must be exhausted. Let me massage your shoulders.
That would be wonderful.
Husband, try the osmanthus cakes I made.
Excellent.
I'm glad you like them, husband.
This kind of life is truly carefree and blissful, with beautiful cultivation partners at my side. These days are truly delightful.
Husband, the sage's third lecture is about to begin. This time, we shall go to the Purple Cloud Palace to hear the Dao. Then, we'll ask the sages to witness our marriage.
Yes, my husband. Witnessed by the sages, approved by heaven and earth.
Good. Since that is the case, you two shall come with me to the Purple Cloud Palace.
We will arrive exactly 10 kalpas from now. The teacher is about to begin his lecture. Please, enter, everyone.
This lecture will be on the path to becoming a saint. You must listen carefully. All things have their origin, yet one must know to guard their root. All events have their source, yet one must know to guard their. Thus, the infinite is also illuminating all without doubt, responding without attachment. This is called the head. Therefore, one who attains as a whale that is gentle, yet the mind is empty, yet it responds. The three pure ones, NWA, and the other, are sages ordained by. This lecture has yielded no small harvest, but the path to sagehood is too profound. I got stuck in a rabbit hole and missed many principles. But this Fo Guang followed my entire lecture from start to finish, absorbing everything. Is this the uniqueness of the soul chaotic origin golden immortal?
Truly worthy of a sage's lecture. My own path to the chaotic origin, through the right, has become much clearer. My realm has even reached the late stage of the chaotic origin golden immortal, comparable to a quasi-sage who has severed the three corpses. If we consider actual combat strength, below the level of sages, I'm afraid only the three pure ones combined could match me.
I have attained the sagehood. In accordance with the mandate, I have preached the Dao 3 times for all beings. Now, my merit is complete, and I shall merge my being with to complete the heavenly Dao. You must understand this from the lecture. Return! Only a sage can endure countless kalpas without and be touched by karma without. Those who do not become are ultimately but ants.
Good. I humbly beg the teacher to show me the way.
Under the heavenly Dao, there should be 9 saints. Beside myself, there are 8 saintly positions remaining. I have established a mystic gate to nurture all beings. My disciples must carry on the legacy of sainthood. You 3 pure ones, born from Pongo's primordial spirit, possess the merit of creating the heavens. In the future, you may become saints. Noah, you have great fortune within you. You too can become a saint.
Master, my brother, disciple, and I are fated to suffer.
You 2 brothers carry the destiny of the primordial world. Cultivate the West diligently, and there is a chance for you to become saints as well. This primordial purple chi is the foundation for achieving sainthood. I have obtained. I bestow 6 strands upon my disciples.
Thank you, Master.
This 1 strand of primordial purple, I will let it choose its own master. Anyone with a destined connection may obtain it.
The opportunity to become a saint has chosen me.
Brother Red Cloud, this primordial purple chi is too deep again. You can't handle it.
Congratulations, Brother Red Cloud, on obtaining a primordial purple.
It is truly an unexpected blessing.
It seems Red Cloud is fated to face this tribulation. When the time comes, where will this primordial purple chi go? Cultivation is not easy. Calamities are hard to predict. Since all of you are the destined ones of my purple firmament palace, I have placed many treasures on the dividing treasure cliff. You may go and claim them according to your fate.
Everyone, please follow me.
My husband, let's go together.
My 2 ladies, the saint has asked me to stay here. You two, go to the dividing treasure cliff. I wonder why the saint kept me. For what matter?
The Wu clan has emerged. The killing karma in heaven and earth. Malignant energy surges. The great calamity has arrived. However, with the capabilities of the immortal, governing the world is still insufficient. Between heaven and earth, there is still missing a sovereign who can command all races, an emperor who rules over heaven and earth.
What do you mean by that, Saint? Could it be that you want me to command all races? I really don't want to get caught up in a great catastrophe.
Sage. The Eastern King is the male immortal leader you yourself appointed. He established the Heavenly Court. He already has the power to rule the primordial world. Wiping out the Wu tribe is just a matter of time. The Eastern King's destiny is flawed. The Heavenly Court's foundation is he can't truly rule the primordial world.
Actually,
right now I just want to go to the treasure dividing cliff and claim some treasures. I hinted so strongly, yet Fu Guang flat out refused to take the bait. Forget it. Although this treasure has supreme offensive power, it can also suppress fate. But its greater function lies in defining the order and rules of heaven and earth. If you can comprehend the heavenly laws and earthly rules within it, you can obtain great merit.
This is a fine treasure.
The Qiankun Cauldron has the ability to reverse acquired things into innate ones. If you can find a complete set of primordial acquired spirit treasures, you can reverse them into innate spirit treasures. That helps cultivators cut off the 3 corpses.
In the primordial world, the method of cut depends most on the grade of the spirit treasure. This inevitably means there aren't enough innate spirit treasures. The Qiankun Cauldron can reverse things into innate, so it essentially holds the lifeblood of future corpse, cutting cultivators. Also, when Enwa created humanity, the essential 9 heavens, divine soil, is in my possession. If the Qiankun Cauldron also falls into my hands, then I can get a share of the merit from creating humanity, and the Wa would owe me a favor for achieving sainthood. This is an incredible opportunity. The sage really spared no expense.
The god-slaying spear was damaged in the previous era. One of its innate divine restrictions shattered, dropping it from the rank of innate ultimate treasures. But its foundation remains intact. If you can repair its innate divine restrictions, the god-slaying spear can return to the rank of innate ultimate treasures.
Thank you, Sage, for bestowing these treasures.
Wasn't it said there were only 7 strands of primordial purple qi? There is actually another one.
That throne of the supreme ruler of heaven and earth is a sage's seat. There aren't many cultivators in the world who match it. You are one of them, and the closest one. I have shown you your opportunity. As for how great your fortune will be, it all depends on your own efforts.
Thank you, Sage, for pointing the way. The Sage wants me to compete for the throne of the Supreme Ruler. Ruling the primordial world is indeed great merit. By leveraging the power of the Supreme Ruler, one can ascend to the sainthood. But if I rashly replace the Lord of the East now, it would be no different from reenacting the great calamity of the sorcerer. In the end, I would only perish and vanish into nothingness. This trap, I'm not taking the bait. Not one bit.
You seem to have a favor to ask of me.
Sage, Sihi and Changxi have become my Dao companions. However, the order of ethics and norms has yet to be established in the moral codes and rites are still absent. I wish to proclaim this to all of the primordial world, to solemnize the heavenly marriage, to establish rites and to set the ethical norms.
Good. After you return to the primordial world, you may perform the heavenly marriage. When that time comes, I shall naturally manifest my divine form and bear witness for you and your...
Thank you, Sage.
The sage's disciples rushed in the fastest, snatching up many magical treasures. The Lord of the East led the heavenly court's followers, summoning great divine powers on the treasure, splitting, throwing everything into chaos. My sister and I just stood by and watched the show. We didn't get involved.
My 2 ladies, did you manage to obtain any treasures?
That Lord of the East and the heavenly court crowd looked imposing, but in truth, they didn't get many treasures either. In my opinion, these treasures were never meant for us. It is better to just avoid incurring any karmic debt.
My lady, your insight is excellent, truly excellent.
My husband, just now, while you and the sage were here, did you ask about the 3 of us?
The sage has already granted his approval.
That is wonderful!
My 3 sermons have now concluded. Having enlightened, my merits are complete. From now on, you all shall uphold and guide the primordial world. You may disperse.
Thank you, Sage, for your teachings.
The great Tao has 50 heaven manifests. 14, the one that escapes I, Hongjin, having attained shall follow the mandate of heaven and merge my being with the heavenly Tao.
Merge!
The Sage has completed the heavenly Tao. All beings are bound by the heavenly Tao. Once you enter the heavenly Tao, trying to break free is extremely difficult. Let's go. We're returning to the Sun Star.
Brother Fu Guang! Brother Shihai!
Brother Fu Guang, I have obtained a thread of primordial purple qi. On this journey back, I fear disaster may strike. I humbly ask you 3 brothers to lend me your aid. Once the matter is settled, I will surely reward you handsomely.
3 brothers, I earnestly beg Zhen Yuan will also offer generous rewards.
Brother Hongyin, you now carry the primordial purple qi, the key to attaining sainthood. Surely, you don't think I have no interest in it.
Brother, you jest. Your plans, brother, though I know not the specifics, your breadth of vision and magnanimity are the greatest I have ever seen. Your strength is formidable, yet you remain obscure and unassuming. If you truly desired my primordial purple qi, I would naturally offer it to you. You see things clearly indeed. Very well then. I will escort you to Wudong Temple. In return, you owe me a karmic debt. One day, you will have to repay it.
That goes without saying.
Moreover, the Great Tribulation is approaching. It is time I revealed my true strength. Some insolent, small-time scoundrels are looking to cause me trouble.
Let's go.
Brothers!
They've already arrived.
Fellow Taoists, since you are here, why not show yourselves?
That scoundrel Hong Yin! Through your fault, I lost my sage seat. For this grudge, I will fight you, you treacherous Taoist, to the bitter end!
Hong Yun, hand over the primordial purple qi, and we'll spare your life.
Hong Yan,
Give us the primordial purple qi.
I grant you a position in the immortal court, second only to me, above all others.
Since you've all come here, I assume you won't give up easily, and I don't intend to let go of the chance to become a saint that is already in my... In that case, whether you can take this primordial purple qi from me depends on your abilities.
Stubborn fool, the primordial purple qi belongs Red Cloud. You are destined for sainthood.
If you don't hand over the primordial purple qi,
You're simply walking to your death.
Fellow Taoist Fu Guang, do you intend to involve yourself in to protect Red Cloud in this matter?
That is right.
Taoist Fu Guang, you and Red Cloud are merely nodding acquaintances. I advise you not to wade into these muddy waters. Stay peacefully on your Sun Star, carrying out your duties as the Sun God.
Do not bring ruin upon you.
Here, I also offer a word of advice to all fellow cultivators. This time, I stand here, determined to escort fellow Red Cloud into Wudong Temple, to avoid any discord among fellow cultivators. Withdraw now, and we shall remain at peace. Take one step forward, and life or death becomes uncertain. Fellow Red Cloud is my closest friend. Since he has asked for my help, I will not stand idly by.
Red Cloud must leave behind his chance to become a saint. You, Taoist Fu Guang, cannot protect him. I, this lord, have spoken. As expected of the Lord of the Immortal Court, one of the overlords across the 4 seas and 8 ways.
So that is how it is. Then, all fellow cultivators intend to clash with us. Since you all ignore my counsel, then we shall have no choice but to show our skills.
How are we supposed to fight against so many merits, spiritual treasures? There are actually this many merits, spiritual treasures. Truly fortunate.
Which fellow cultivator wishes to trade a round or two with me?
Who wants to fight a golden little man of heavenly Tao merit? Losing would sting. Winning brings no good.
Bastard! What do these guys mean? Are they expecting me to face Taoist Fu Guang alone?
I am the foremost among all immortals, Lord of the Immortal Court. Others may fear you, Taoist Fu Guang,
But I'm not afraid.
Hey!
You've made a mistake, fellow cultivator. One book, one world. Please, step into my book and enjoy your journey.
Impossible! How can you possess such power?
I knew fellow cultivator Fu Guang was powerful, but isn't this a bit too much?
Fellow cultivator, Fu Guang's strength has reached the pinnacle. Could it be that he has already severed the 3 corpses?
I never expected that Fu Guang power has already reached such a level. In the primordial chaos, who else can match him?
I'm afraid only if the 3 pure ones join forces. Could they barely fight him to a draw?
Enough. This opportunity is not meant for me, since the situation is I might as well retreat.
Red Cloud, you contemptible. I don't believe Fu Guang can protect you forever. You're lucky today. I'll let you off this time.
Aren't these two going to have a fight?
They know they're no match, so they naturally leave.
I see.
Thank you for your help this time, fellow cultivator Fu Guang. No need to be so polite, fellow cultivator Red Cloud. This isn't a good place for idle chat. How about we go somewhere else?
Good.
Fellow cultivator, Fu Guang, why not come to my 5 villages temple for a visit? Let me and Red Cloud.
That suits me perfectly. The ginseng fruits from fellow cultivator Zhen Yuanzi. I've been craving them for a long time.
In that case, I'll prepare plenty of ginseng fruits to feast fellow cultivator Fu Guang and the 2 Taiyin fairies.
This way, please.
Excellent.
This matter is far from over.
Once I expand the Immortal Court, savor the 3 corpses, and seize Red Cloud's primordial violet qi, comprehend the mystery, I will attain enlightenment. Fu Guang, by then.
Today's humiliation, I will repay you 100-fold in the future.
Being able to return safely to the 5 villages temple this time is thanks to the help of you 3 fellow cultivators. I'm extremely grateful. Words cannot express. I'll drink to that first.
Fellow Hang Yin, you're too kind. It is nothing, not worth mentioning.
This time,
Hong Yun will remember this great kindness in the future if you need anything. Fellow Fu Guang, just command me.
It is just a small matter, fellow Taoist. No need for this. That you emerge safe and sound this time is worth celebrating. Everyone, raise your
cheers.
Fellow Fu Guang, inside here are top-grade ginseng fruits, plenty for everyone.
Thank you, fellow Taoist.
It is rare for us all to gather here. Why not discuss the Tao?
Good!
Take care, 3 fellow Taoists.
When you travel the primordial world in the future, be sure to act with caution.
Thank you for the reminder. I understand.
Fellow Fu Guang and the other two, they really are inseparable, glued to each other. Did they become Taoist partners?
You're so curious. I won't ask.
I'm afraid of getting beaten!
Tell me, when will I be able to fully comprehend this primordial purple chi?
I don't know.
Don't worry. Once I comprehend the foundation of becoming a sage, I'll definitely have your back. Then, throughout the 4 seas and 8 ways, you can walk sideways if you want.
Then can I provoke fellow Fu Guang?
Fellow Fu Guang is my benefactor. If you provoke fellow Fu Guang, I'll have to give you a beating first.
My husband. Fellow Hung Yun is entangled in many karmic ties. And these karmic ties are all with great powers. If someone steps in to help him, they are actively entering the game. Husband, can you enlighten me? I have this question too.
What you are referring to? Is it about Hong Yun being resented by Kung Peng, and also carrying the karmic consequence of possessing the primordial purple chi?
Exactly.
You only know one side of the story. The matter of the primordial purple chi was a coincidence of karma. The main thing is, do you know why Kung Peng holds a grudge against fellow Taoist Red Cloud?
I know. The root cause lies in when the sages first held the Dao, the 6 cattail cushions. Red Cloud gave one of his to the Taoist Jayin. Kung Peng's seat was thus taken by Jayin and Zhang Ti.
Exactly. That is also why I want to help fellow Taoist Red Cloud.
Why is that?
Think about it. When Red Cloud gave up his seat, to whom did he give it?
He gave it to the 2 men, Jayin and Zhang Ti.
Those 2 sat on the cattail cushions, gained the sage's compassion, and were accepted as nominal disciples. Then they obtained the primordial purple chi, and had the chance to attain sagehood. So, on the surface, Red Cloud gave up a cushion, but in truth,
Red Cloud gave up a sage's position.
that is right. Therefore, the 2 Taoists from the West, if they manage to achieve enlightenment and become sages, then they will owe a karmic debt for a sage's seat. If Red Cloud had died and his Tao vanished, wouldn't that debt have simply disappeared?
No, my husband saved Red Cloud, so Red Cloud owes my husband an enormous karmic debt. 1 for 1. In other words, even if Jayin and Zhang Ti become sages in the future, my husband can still contend with them.
It is only because we share such an intimate bond that I'm willing to reveal this.
My husband truly leaves nothing to chance.
The foresight in your actions is truly admirable.
You've all reached the stage of severing the 2nd corpse. Next, we shall perform the celestial marriage, borrow the merit of the heavenly Tao, and allow each of you to sever the 3rd corpse.
As my husband arranges.
I, Fu Guang of the Sun Star,
I, Shi He of the Moon, I, Changshi of the Moon Star.
the heavenly Tao above, today, with the sun and moon, and heaven and earth as the 3 of us are now husband and wives. Above, we enjoy the 9. Below, we descend to the 9. Witnessed by heaven and earth, the sages bear witness.
Senior Fu Guang actually joined with and Changxi 2 immortal maidens as cultivation partner.
Witnessed by heaven and earth. Those words. And now heavenly merit descends. Brother Fu Guang, you're truly blessed.
Now, Guang Xisong, Fu Guang, Chang Xisong, the 3 become husband and wives. This is the celestial wedding. I bear witness. From this day forth, the proper order and rites are established. This is a great joy for the primordial world.
Brother Fu Guang has joined with Shihi and the 2 immortal maidens, attaining the true fruit. Then, my younger sister, she is left empty-handed, isn't she?
Elder brother, I think you're asking for a beating.
I have a strong feeling that this treasure is fated for this celestial wedding.
Now that Fu Guang has witnessed the celestial wedding, his power will likely rise to another level. From now on, unless a sage appears, no one will be able to check Brother Fu Guang.
The red embroidered ball is also complete. This celestial wedding is perfectly fulfilled.
The self-severed incarnation. Greetings, husband.
Very good, very good.
The self-severed incarnation.
Greetings, fellow cultivator. This debt of gratitude I owe to Fu Guang. Thank you, husband, for your guidance.
We have witnessed the celestial wedding, and are truly husband and wives. Why not seize this opportune moment, and return to the palace together, to discuss the great Tao? My 2 ladies, what are your plans now?
We have witnessed the celestial wedding with you, husband, and have also severed the 3 corpses. We need to go into seclusion and consolidate our game. To keep pace with you, husband.
After you emerge from seclusion, the great matters.
We'll leave entirely to your arrangements, husband.
Very good, very good. The celestial wedding has been witnessed. Now, the most important thing is to elevate my Hunyuan Golden Immortal Realm from the late sage to perfection, truly becoming the foremost under the saints. These 3 treasures also need to be refined as soon as possible, especially the God-slaying spear. Use the Immortal Slaying Gourd. The Chaos Gourd will repair it, restoring it to a primal supreme treasure. At that time, if some blind fool comes to cause trouble, I can let him taste the power of a primal supreme treasure. If I attain the Tao fruit of the Hunyuan Dalio Golden Immortal, The primordial purple chi can be refined instantly, and then seize the position of a saint. If I attain the Tao through merit, by receiving the infusion of heavenly Tao merit, I can also quickly refine the primordial purple chi.
Enough.
It is better to keep this primordial purple chi for now. If I can attain the Tao fruit of the Hunyuan Dalio Golden Immortal, then there is no need to covet that primordial saint seed, free and unfettered, without being bound by the heavenly Tao.
With that Taoist Fu Guang protecting him, I'm afraid that the karma between fellow disciples will be hard to resolve. This Taoist Fu Guang is truly formidable.
Junior brother, you are attached to appearances.
Please, senior brother, enlighten me.
At this moment, the two of us, fellow disciples, the most important task is to refine, as soon and thoroughly, comprehend the primordial purpose to attain the Tao and become saints sooner. If one fails to become a saint, one remains.
Senior brother is right. As long as we can attain the Tao and become saint, even if that Taoist Fu Guang protects him, the karma between Red Cloud and US will surely be resolved.
As for that, fellow Taoist Fu Guang, after we become saints, we won't need to fear him.
Now, the one who is ahead of everyone else is undoubtedly fellow Taoist Fu Guang.
I heard he escorted Red Cloud back to Wuzhuang Temple and fought with the Eastern King. Guess what?
How did the battle go?
GSK.
You might not believe it. The Eastern King was completely powerless to fight back. Kung Peng and his companion fled directly.
The Eastern King is a great cultivator of immense powers. At least, he's slain 2 corpses, yet he still has no power to fight back. As for Taoist Fu Guang, it probably already exceeds anything we could have imagined.
Indeed. Taoist Fu Guang has planned far ahead. I truly admire that.
In that case, I too should comprehend Hangmeng Purple and attain sainthood as soon as possible.
The great Luo Dao fruit is perfected. One more step, and I can enter the realm of quasi-sage. Congratulations, young friend Base.
Thank you, Senior Fu, for your guidance and teachings over the years.
Shang Yang and the others came to Fengqi Mountain at the direction of Taoist Fu Guang, I assume.
That's right. I see. I think I understand what Taoist Fu Guang intends now.
Please, Senior, enlighten me.
Taoist Fu Guang is truly destined by heaven.
Truly destined by heaven? Correct. Back then, I once calculated Taoist Fu Guang's fate. It is the supreme and most noble 99 heavenly destiny.
If that's the case, compared to Senior Fu Guang, the current master of the Immortal Court is truly unworthy.
Indeed, heavenly destinies clash. Fu Guang going up against Dong Guanggong may not be a coincidence. The initiative still lies with Fu Guang. If no sage intervenes, the development of the primordial world will be decided by a single thought of Fu Guang.
To be honest, rather than Dong Guanggong, I would rather follow Senior Fu Guang. In some mysterious way, I feel a connection with Senior Fu Guang.
My younger sister and I also share a destined bond with him. I just don't know what that bond is.
Nah. The Tao fruit of the Hunyuan Golden Immortal is already perfected. One more breakthrough, and I will become a Hunyuan Dalu Golden Immortal. However, the Hunyuan Dalu Tao fruit requires immense opportunity. With my current level of attainment, it is not yet enough to support a breakthrough. During this time, the Immortal Court and the Wu clan have fought many battles, suffering heavy casualties. Now Dong Guanggong has grown wiser. Learn to bide your time and have fun. Recruit all tribes, train powerful cultivators, win over every great expert. Things are going well. Queen Mother of the West plus the Eastern Prince, along with the many great experts who have joined the Immortal Court, should barely be enough to hold off the Wu clan. I should go out and take a look, to brew some fortune and strive for enlightenment as soon as possible. This stretch of stars is the territory of me and my 2 wives. It contains the celestial star array that complements the chaos spell. If I can repair the starry sky and guard it with the grand star array, it will be.
Husband, so this is where you are.
You came out of seclusion so quickly. Perfect timing. There is something I need you two to do.
We'll follow your orders. Same for me.
Excellent, excellent. I need you to gather the essence of all the stars and the stellar metal.
This task isn't hard, but it will take some time.
No time to waste. Let's set out. We can't delay your plans.
Having you two help me is my good fortune.
As for me,
I should start deriving the grand star array. If all goes well in this starry sky, unless a saint of the heavenly Tao comes in person. Otherwise, no one can harm me in the slightest.
Our Immortal Court has nothing to fear about it.
Under the leadership of the Immortal Lord, the Immortal Court is now the greatest force in the primordial world. Our thriving momentum is unstoppable. In the last 100,000 years, the Immortal Court has gained 10 quasi-saint experts. Looking across the primordial, only the reclusive Wu clan can rival our Immortal Court to some extent. Without a doubt, the Wu clan is the Immortal Court's #1 enemy. Peng Peng serves as the Imperial Lord of the Immortal, and is also a famed sage of the Northern Sea. In your opinion, what should be done? 9 ancestral witches have emerged. The witch clan is expanding outward, feasting on all other races. The Immortal Sovereign must have made it. You truly know me, my friend. The Immortal Court has laid low for 100,000 years. Both I and Queen Mother of the West are at the peak of near sagehood. Looking across the primal, it is not an overstatement to say we're unmatched beneath the sages. It is time to destroy the witch clan.
The Immortal Sovereign is wise.
Summon my attendants. Assemble the army. I shall lead a campaign against the witch. I have received the sage's decree, approved by the Heavenly Dawn. Since establishing the Immortal Court, I have worked diligently to govern the order of all beings in the primordial wilderness. Yet, the witch clan, unruly and has repeatedly challenged the authority of the Immortal Court. Today, I, along with Queen Mother of the West and Peng Peng the Imperial Lord, shall personally lead the army to conquer the witch clan. Brave warriors of the Immortal Court, prepare for battle. Follow me on this campaign.
To vanquish the witch and into the Immortal Court! A mere Lord Dong. How dare he be so insolent? I, the Ancestral Witch, will go take his head right now! What are you yelling about? The Immortal Court has built its momentum. They are coming in full force. We need to discuss a countermeasure. Do not underestimate them.
By chance I glimpsed into the river of time, and saw, in a blur, a formidable enemy. That will be our true enemy.
Who? I'll go destroy him right now! Use your brain, fifth brother. Let's hear what seventh brother has to say.
That person is immensely powerful in the river of time. I only caught a glimpse, and he sensed me. I had to flee immediately.
So powerful.
Then how should we respond?
Now that Dong Wanggong is attacking, it is not suitable for all 12 of us ancestral witches to appear. Some of us should hold back to deal with that true enemy. Let 9 of us go first. We will destroy the Immortal Court first.
Then, let's do as seventh brother says. 9 ancestral witches, follow me into battle!
Dong Wanggong himself leads the expedition. Is he going to fight the Wu clan to the death? Only 9 great ancestral witches have been deployed. It seems it is not yet time for the final battle. But from the aura of the ancestral witches, Dong Wanggong should be no match for them. Let's see how the battle goes.
You little brat of the Wu clan. I, the Emperor, have personally come to Mount.
Why don't you kneel to welcome me? In the previous 2 battles, Dong Wanggong, the Immortal Court lost both. Are you bringing food for us, Wu clan, now?
Haha, that motley bird should be delicious.
Beautiful.
Big dumb louts without even a primordial spirit. Utterly vulgar and unbearable. You Wu clan brat, you repeatedly provoke the majesty of my Immortal Court. If you don't submit today,
your clan will be annihilated. Then, see if my fists agree!
Warriors of the Immortal Court,
kill! Humface, are you trying to tickle your Lord Dijiang?
How can this be? I am the Lord of the Immortal Court, a late-stage half-saint with great divine powers. How can I be no match for a barbarian like you?
Go argue with my fists!
Form the formation!
This already has a bit of the prototype of the 10,000 Immortals formation. It should barely be able to clash with the ancestral witches.
Interesting. But, can you block all of us ancestral witches?
西王母 quickly, aid me!
Immortal Lord, I'll help you!
西王母, your opponent is me.
Fifth brother, seventh brother, break the formation with me! Want to unify the primordial world? You think you're worthy? Prepare to die!
I am appointed by the sages, personally titled by the Tao Ancestor as the leader of Melee.
Dijiang, you dare kill me! You cannot kill me!
What a load of crap about being the Lord of the Immortal Court. Soft and rotten like mud.
Even a half-saint like Dong Wanggong was blasted to death by the ancestral witches. The Immortal Court is about to be destroyed.
I'd better get out of here now!
Old Four, how did you let that mangy bird get away?
That mangy bird is known for being fast. If you want to chase it, you go. Forget it. Let's not chase it. Dong Wanggong is dead without the Celestial Court. All the myriad races of the primordial wilderness are just our food supply now. No need to worry about going hungry.
But there is still Xi Wangmu. Might as well wipe her out too!
I never meddled in the affairs of the Celestial Court. Now that Dong Wanggong has fallen, and his Dao is gone, the court's destruction is only a matter of time. Still, if we let the Wu tribe dominate unchecked, all these myriad races will only become their prey. The sages made me the chief of all female immortals. Now that all races are facing imminent danger, I absolutely cannot back down any longer. So, even if I die at the hands of these ancestral witches, what does it matter? You want to wreak havoc upon the primordial wilderness and feed on all races. 希望我不会多期待了，李白。
This Yu Wangmu didn't just look out for herself in times of crisis. She has some backbone. I'll give her that. But the Celestial Court is still too weak. It simply cannot stand against the Wu tribe. It seems a battle between me and the ancestral witches is inevitable. Oh, well, I'll spare Xi Wangmu for now. She is still useful.
Xi Wangmu, today is the day the Celestial Court falls!
Then I will fight!
Who? Playing tricks!
This person is not nearby. Their power comes from afar, and we can't even trace its source.
When did such a figure appear in the primordial wilderness?
This is the River of Time.
Whoa!
The burning hand has flown away!
This person's power is beyond compare, far above ours. And by rescuing Xi Wangmu, they've clearly declared themselves an enemy of the Wu tribe.
This person can control the River of Time. At the very least, they are a master of the Dao of Time. They might even be.
Out with it!
If it truly is that level of cultivation, then even our primordial Wu forms might not be able to withstand it.
I've escaped the Tao of Time.
Along with an overwhelming torrent of primordial Wu's boundless divine power, would be needed to pull off what just happened. Such a technique. Who on earth is it? The three pure ones may possess Pengu's primordial spirit, but they have yet to attain sainthood. They are certainly incapable of such a feat. Taoist Nuwa is profound and advanced in her realm, but she specializes in creation, not in this. As for the two from the west, needless to say.
Taoist Fu Guang.
If Fu Guang was indeed the one who acted, then it means that the strength of this Lord of the Sun Star has already far exceeded everyone's imagination. To snatch someone from midair, under the combined assault of 9 primordial Wus, with such a technique, already qualifies him as the foremost, beneath the saints.
Queen Mother of the West, thank you for saving my life.
I've lived this long, but never been treated like a monkey on display!
We'll dig 3 feet in, if that's what it takes to find the great cultivator who made that move. Either suppress and kill him, or enslave him. Let all the immortals of the primordial waste know that meddling in Wu clan affairs, the karmic consequences,
are something they cannot bear!
I'm taking people out right now to hunt down every great cultivator in the primordial waste, one by one. I'll beat them all to see who dares play tricks again.
Enough! All of you shout for blood and death. But have you ever thought about one question?
Big brother, what question?
When that person made his move, I covered a million Lai in all directions with a great Tao of space, and yet I couldn't catch even a shred of his aura.
Big brother, do you mean?
That person's mastery of space is no weaker than mine, and his mastery of time surpasses Seventh Brother's. Add in that overwhelming divine power used to teleport us from afar, and this person's abilities are vast and profound, far beyond any Daluo or quasi-saint we have encountered before.
Big brother is right, and I suspect this person is our #1 enemy.
Oh shit! You mean the guy who, the second you looked at him, he spotted you?
If that man really is him, then saving the Queen Mother of the West wasn't a coincidence. He walked into the game on his own.
Which means he'll come face us head-on sooner or later.
Yes.
In that case, then let him come. Are we, the 12 ancestral sorcerers, afraid of him?
In the River of Time, I glimpsed a silhouette. His destiny is too noble to put into words. How noble! Supreme over heaven and earth.
This joke has gone way too far.
The Eastern King still can't hold up the Immortal Court. The Immortal Sorcerer War couldn't dispel the power of the Tribulation.
Looks like a fight between me and the sorcerer race is inevitable.
I've nearly mastered the star formation of all heavens. It is time I walked into the game too.
Husband, we finally completed the task you gave us. 10 eons, scoured the entire starry sky. I'm dead tired.
Good work.
Husband, the task you assigned, my sister and I have finished. The materials are all inside.
I wonder what wonderful purpose you have for these materials.
I plan to build a great formation in the starry sky with them.
What formation?
The star formation of all heavens.
Using stars as a foundation and constellations as
Once it is set up, it can harness the power of the entire starry sky.
Exactly. Once this formation is complete, unless you're a saint, you'll come but never leave.
That is impressive.
Husband, you've always been cautious in your action. Now that you're building the formation, are you finally ready to step into the game?
It is time to set up the formation. Heaven above.
I.
The sun, God Fu Guang. The stars of the heavens are damaged and may not hold.
Therefore,
I take the essence of the stars, gold of the stars, refining all treasures of the stars, form the grand array of the heavenly stars, refine the power of chaos into primordial spiritual energy, consolidate the primordial starry sky, benefit all beings in the primordial world. Heavenly Tao. Witness this.
Taoist Fu Guang has such boldness.
This is a great deed that benefits all beings. Taoist Fu Guang is truly a man of grand vision and strategy.
If this array is completed, all cultivators of magical power will be grateful to Taoist Fu Guang.
Fu Guang. With just a single command, he can command all races and awe the primordial world.
The grand array of the heavenly stars.
Form!
Stellar gold, go!
The grand array is formed. Heavenly Tao. All beings witness.
Such vast merit from the heavenly Tao. Taoist Fu Guang. Is he going to directly attain the Tao and become a saint? We are the orthodox lineage of Pango.
Disciples of the saints. He could attain the Tao before us. Taoist Fu Guang is truly formidable.
Excellent!
Taoist Fu Guang, what level of power are you at now? Are you infinitely close to being a saint?
Congratulations, husband, on taking another step.
This grand array of the heavenly stars has many mysteries. Come with me back to the palace. I will explain them to you one by one.
Elder brother, say something! You've all seen the commotion in the sky. That so-called grand array of the heavenly stars is clearly aimed at our Wu clan.
That Taoist Fu Guang originally was staying peacefully on the Sun Star, never meddled in matters of the primordial world. But as soon as King Father of the East died, he popped up. And right after our Wu clan destroyed the immortal court.
That Taoist Fu Guang. Setting up an array is one thing, but the heavenly Tao even bestowed such merit. Now the entire starry sky is in his grasp. In the future, if our Wu clan wants to expand, how can we fight with a sword hanging over our heads?
You mean, he had it all planned out?
Is there even a question? He even earned the Heavenly Tao's merit. Clearly, he had this move ready all along, just waiting for the immortal court to fall, so he could take over.
I've always said none of these great cultivators are any good. They all put on an act of being aloof and noble. In the end, they're just trying to grab territory.
Not necessarily. Taoist Fu Guang set up the all-encompassing star formation, saying it was to refine primordial chaos energy for the primordial spiritual energy, to stabilize the stars and benefit all beings. That explanation doesn't sound like a lie.
Sister Hao Tu, why are you speaking up for an outsider?
I'm just sticking to the facts.
All right. 07, what do you think? Is that Taoist Fu Guang the same figure you saw before in the River of Time, that silhouette?
I can't be sure.
You can't even make out something from your own River of Time.
In the River of Time, I only caught a glimpse of a silhouette. Taoist wisdom swirled around that person, lost like a sea of stars. I only looked for a moment and then immediately fled. A figure like that, I'm afraid even I couldn't see his full true form.
Does that match Taoist Fu Guang?
When Fu Guang set up the formation just now, I used the Tao of Time to deduce a bit. The Taoist rhythm flowing within the formation was indeed somewhat similar to the aura of that silhouette, but merely similar. I can't fully confirm it.
So you're saying it could be him? Yes.
Better to kill the wrong one than let him.
Don't be fool.
Though the Wu clan is fierce, we're not fools. That Taoist Fu Guang set up the all-encompassing star formation, and the Heavenly Tao even bestowed merit in approval. That means what he is doing is approved even by the Heavenly Tao. If you recklessly attack him, it is like going against the heavens.
Big Brother is right. Before we confirm anything, We can't rashly make enemies. That's Taoist Fu Guang. If he truly is our #1 enemy, setting up his formation now means he is already prepared. If we act rashly, it'll play right into his hand.
Seventh brother, then let's not rush. But there is one thing we must do right now.
What is it?
Although the Celestial Court, its remnants, are still fleeing everywhere, Queen Mother of the West is still alive. If we don't clean them up completely, they'll become a future threat.
This I'm good at. Big brother, tell me how to clean them up.
Issue the order. Divide our army into 9. Sweep through the primordial world and eliminate all remaining forces. Anyone who ever bore the name of the Celestial Court either submits or they're in.
What about Queen Mother of the West?
If she stays hidden and minds her own business, we'll spare her for now. But if she dares to gather the remnants and rebuild her power, then we'll deal with her too.
Big brother!
What about Fuguang Daoist? How should we deal with him?
The all-encompassing star formation is set up in the starry sky. Let him guard his starry sky. We'll fight our war in the primordial world. For now, we'll keep our distance. But if our Wu clan wants to rule the primordial world, we will inevitably have a battle with him in the future. When that time comes, we'll see if his formation is tougher, or the fists of our primordial Wus.
Master, Senior Queen Mother of the West requests an audience.
She is here. Please invite her in.
Queen Mother of the West pays respects to fellow Taoist Fu Guang.
No need for formalities. Why have you come to my Sun Star, fellow Taoist?
You truly are hiding your true power.
That day before Buzhou Mountain, 9 primordial Wus joined forces and pressed. I had already resolved to die. But a river of time fell from the sky, swept me away, and rescued me from the encircle.
You think that I did it?
The Tao resonance flowing within that river of time could only be achieved by a sage. Looking across the entire the one capable of such means, other than you, fellow. I can't think of anyone else.
Since you know it was me, visiting the Sun Star today must be more than just thanking me.
Truly nothing gets past you, fellow Taoist Fu Guang. Dong Wanggong has fallen, the Immortal Court has collapsed. Now the Wu clan's army is divided into 9 routes, sweeping up the remnants of the Immortal Court. Those cultivators who once sided with the Immortal Court. Some have fled, and many others are seeking help everywhere.
So, how do you want me to help you, fellow Taoist?
I wish to ask you to step in, help me rebuild the Immortal Court, and resist the Wu clan. You are unwilling to intervene.
It is not that I'm unwilling, but you've chosen the wrong path. Why did Dong Wanggong die? Have you thought it through carefully?
The Immortal Court's foundation was unstable. Dong Wanggong was not strong enough, and he was too eager for quick success.
You are only half right.
Please enlighten me, fellow Taoist.
The establishment of the Immortal Court was sanctioned by the Daoans, recognized by them. It should have been the orthodox power of the primordial. But Dong Wanggong acted tyrannically, forcing his will on all immortals, turning the Immortal Court into a cage. He forced all races into the Immortal Court, and Dong Wanggong lacked the power to command the primordial world. So, when the Wu clan came, the hearts of the Immortal Court scattered. Once Dong Wanggong died, the Immortal Court collapsed.
Forcing his will on all immortals, the people's hearts were lost. In your view, fellow Taoist, what should I do?
Disband the Immortal Court.
What do you mean by that? The Immortal Court is already
Tainted by too much karma. If you rebuild the Immortal Court, those cultivators who were once oppressed by Dong Wanggong will only see you as a second Dong Wanggong who would truly follow you. But if you disband the Immortal Court, and as the leader of female immortals, gather the wandering cultivators, shelter the fleeing races without establishing the name of the Immortal Court, but simply offer protection in practice, do you think the myriad races will fear you or be grateful to you?
Your words, fellow cult, are like a bucket of cold water, clearing. As the leader of all female immortals, I will open the Western Kunlun wide, gather the myriad races, not seeking to rule them, only to offer them shelter. This is the true path to establishing oneself.
Your insight is truly exceptional.
That technique of yours, that manifested the river of time, I have pondered over it repeatedly since returning, and still find it infinitely profound. Your Tao of time, what level of mastery have you achieved?
Well, the bloom and wither of a flower reside in a single thought. Past, present, and future all lie within a single thought.
Your Tao of time has actually reached the realm of controlling the birth and death of time itself. This is no longer the power of a quasi-sage. Fellow Taoist Fu Guang, tell me the truth. Your cultivation, has it already surpassed the realm of quasi-sage?
You flatter me, fellow Taoist. I merely have a slight understanding. It is nothing worth mentioning.
A slight understanding? And that slight understanding allowed you to snatch someone from under the combined might of 9 ancestral witches. If you were to claim mastery, I'm afraid you'd be directly testing your skill against the saints.
You jest, fellow Taoist.
Today, you saved me and taught me. I, Queen Mother of the West, will always remember it. In the future, if you have any tasks for me, just give the order. I will go through fire and water, and will not refuse.
You're too polite, fellow Taoist.
Thank you, fellow Taoist. Then I shall not disturb you any longer. I will immediately begin dissolving the Immortal Court upon my return, and open up the Western Kunlun.
Good.
The Immortal Court is now dissolved. The Wu clan's power is great. The chess game of the primordial world is becoming more and more interesting.
Fellow Taoist Fu Guang, then I will take my leave now.
Husband, Queen Mother of the West came to ask for your help, and you just told her to dissolve the Immortal Court. Once the Immortal Court is dissolved, won't the Wu clan truly become the sole dominant power in the primordial world?
Yes, husband.
The immortal court was defeated, but Howley is still standing in the way of the Wu tribe. If it dissolves, the myriad races will each fight for themselves. Wouldn't that make it even harder to block the Wu tribe's fists?
Think about it. When the Celestial Court was still around, how did the myriad races live?
Oppressed by Dong Wanggong, they lived a pretty stifling life.
When Dong Guanguang was in power, the Celestial Court conscripted cultivators from all races and sent them to the front lines to die fighting the Wu tribe. But how many of them went to their deaths willingly?
So, my husband means the existence of the Celestial Court actually made the myriad races die faster.
The Wu tribe feeds on the myriad races. The Celestial Court enslaves the myriad races. Both are driving the myriad races to extinction. In essence, there is no difference.
If Dong Wanggong could actually hold back the Wu tribe, that would be one thing. But he couldn't. Once the Celestial Court falls, when the Wu tribe's army comes, those conscripted cultivators from the myriad races won't even have a chance to run. They can only be buried along with the Celestial Court.
But what if the Celestial Court disbands? The myriad races scatter and go into hiding, each seeking shelter on their own. No matter how strong the Wu tribe is, they can't kill every cultivator in the entire primordial world overnight.
I see. Now I understand. So when you told the Queen Mother of the West to disband the Celestial Court, you weren't telling her to retreat. You were telling the myriad races to scatter and survive.
Exactly. The Celestial Court's brand name is already tarnished. Keeping it around only makes it a target for the Wu tribe to concentrate their fire, rather than huddling together to die. It is better to break up and scatter. But
the Wu tribe will eventually rule the primordial world. When that happens, they'll turn their eyes to the stars. Sooner or later, won't we have to face off against the Wu tribe?
All beings in the primordial world are competing for territory, for merit, for fortune. They fight, but in the end, it all comes down to one word: survive. The Wu tribe needs to survive, so they expand, and they feed on the myriad races. We need to survive, so we set up formations, and take control of the stars. There is no right or wrong between us, just different standpoints.
No matter what you say, my lord, I believe in you. You must have a foolproof plan ready. Just give the orders, my lord. Your sisters will follow them to the letter.
You two are the ones I trust the most.
Go ahead and do what you need to do, my lord. My sister and I will always support you.
My lord, it seems some distinguished guests are about to arrive.
Chenla,
What are your orders, master?
take the other three and go greet them.
Understood, master.
Brother Fu Guang, the two Star Lords. Long time no see. You look as impressive as ever.
Greetings to the three fellow cultivators.
Base pays respects to Senior Fu Guang.
You've attained the quasi-saint fruit. That is not bad, I suppose. I can see that your thoughts of good and evil are both very active. Yet you haven't severed them. I reckon you lack a treasure to sever the evil.
To be honest with you, Senior Fu Guang, that is indeed the case. This junior has yet to find a suitable treasure for severing the corpse. So even though I've obtained the quasi-saint fruit and have gained the insights, I still haven't been able to sever the good and evil corpses.
These three treasures are compatible with you. They'll allow you to smoothly sever the corpse. Take them.
Just as I thought. Fu Guang intends to take Base under his wing. Back then, when Brother Fu Guang gave his guidance and sent Base and the others to Mount Fengqi, it wasn't a rejection of their allegiance, but rather a way for them to lie low for a while. Now, it seems the time has come for them to show their brilliance.
I never expected Fu Guang to be so generous, gifting 3 top-grade innate treasures at once. Where did he get so many treasures? When he set up the All-Heaven Star Guardian formation before, Fu Guang also casually scattered a sky full of stars, countless innate treasures of all grades. Truly a lavish move.
Bai's thanks the senior for this gift. This great kindness, Bai's will never forget.
A small matter with the cauldron of heaven and earth. Refining a few top-grade innate treasures is only a matter of moments.
Elder, Senior Red Cloud and Senior Zhen Yuanzi have come to visit.
Did you all arrange to come at the same time?
Greetings, fellow cultivators. You have quite the nerve, fellow cultivator.
Knowing that so many are here, coveting your primordial purple chi, you still dare to leave Wushuang Temple.
It is a long story. This time, I can precise for the matter of the primordial purple.
In that case, let's go inside and discuss in detail.
I don't know why, but inside this Golden Crow Palace, my mind feels exceptionally calm. My spirit feels exceptionally clear. Even the messy karmic deductions I usually make have become much clearer now. Could it be that when a virtuous cultivator arrives, a natural Tao resonance emerges?
Today is a good day. All of you have come uninvited to my Golden Crow Palace at the same time, truly bringing glory to my humble abode. I am delighted. However, what business do you have that brings you here? Please speak frankly, fellow cultivators. If I can help in any way, I certainly won't refuse.
Since you're getting straight to the point, I won't beat around the bush either. To be honest, my younger sister and I came here to avoid the sharp edge of the Wu clan. Phoenix Perch Mountain is located near Mount Puzhou. Right now, the Wu clan's army is sweeping through the primordial world. Given the Wu clan's nature, they will come knocking sooner or later. Though I have some modest abilities, against 9 Ziwu working together, I would be like a Mendes trying this out. My sister may possess great fortune, but she has not yet attained sainthood, so she also cannot easily confront the Wu clan directly.
Senior Foxy speaks truly.
Except for the starry sky covered by Senior's Doutian Qingdao Formation, I'm afraid there are hardly any safe places left.
Therefore, my sister and I wish to find another stable Dao field. It doesn't need to be large, just enough to temporarily avoid the Wu clan's edge. Do you have any good suggestions, fellow cultivator?
This is not difficult.
Second. This is a companion star near the Big Dipper, named the Alcade Companion Star. The terrain is quiet and under my All-Heaven Star Array's coverage. If the Wu clan wants to make a move there, they will first have to get my array's permission.
Thank you for your guidance, fellow Daoist. With this star domain as my dojo, I can peacefully enter secluded cultivation to comprehend the great Dao.
Thank you, Senior Fu Guang.
It is nothing. Not worth mentioning. What about you two?
I came here today because during my secluded cultivation at Wuzhuang Temple to comprehend the foundation of I've reached a state of extreme and cannot calm my mind. Coming to you, I'm seeking a release. Sigh. You don't know, fellow Daoist. Since obtaining the primordial violet chi, I've devoted all my efforts to refining it in seclusion. But long ages have passed, and not only have I not refined a single bit of it, I also have no insight from contemplation. I have come to understand. Back in the day, at the Purple Dawn, I gave up my cushion to the Daoist Jia. Precisely because of that, I lost my chance at sage status. Even having obtained this primordial violet chi, I can neither refine it nor comprehend it. It has left my cultivation stagnated. If this continues, let alone becoming a sage, I fear I might even regress from the quasi-sage realm. If it truly is that sage status is not meant for me, then keeping this foundation of sagehood in my hands will only bring more trouble and unnecessary karma. Better to gift it to someone who truly needs it.
Fellow Red Cloud, are you giving up the primordial violet chi?
Red Cloud is transferring this foundation of sagehood to fellow Daoist Fu Guang.
After Fu Guang obtains this primordial violet chi, combined with a massive amount of heavenly Dao merit he previously acquired, perhaps today Fu Guang will become a sage on the spot. If so, the sky of the primordial world will change once again. He refused.
Fellow Daoist, Fu Guang.
Thank you for your kindness. However,
a gentleman does not take what another loves.
So please take back this primordial violet chi. Since we are close friends, how could I take your foundation of sagehood?
If you were to keep this primordial violet chi, you might become a sage in just a few more eons. You really don't want it.
Without the Hongmeng purple chi,
I can still attain enlightenment.
Brother Fu Guang, so confident. But attaining enlightenment, how could it be that simple? My master said, I have great destiny within me, yet I've never found the path. The three pure ones were born from Pengu's primordial spirit, and even they haven't become sages yet.
Brother, such boldness.
The cause and effect of the world. It's all a matter of choice. Since you've realized that meditating in seclusion and trying to refine the Hongmeng purple chi yields nothing, why not let go of your obsession with it for now and focus on cultivating your own path? Who knows, one day you might have a sudden epiphany and easily claim the seat of a sage.
Thank you for the insight, brother.
If you truly don't want the Hongmeng purple chi, find the right occasion, release this strand of Hongmeng purple chi. Let this foundation for sagehood find a new master on its own.
Good.
What you say makes sense. But since I've chosen to give away the Hongmeng purple chi, I've already parted ways with it, and I've long let it go in my heart. If the right time comes, I'll let this Hongmeng purple chi seek its own master. That would be for the best. Is there anything else, everyone?
Brother Fu Guang, to be honest, aside from discussing the matter of the dojo, I came to the Sun Star this time, also hoping to engage in Dao discussion with you.
Dao.
Indeed, I am a disciple of a sage, and I thought I had perfected the great Dao of creation to its highest realm. But I've never found the breakthrough. So, I dare to ask for a Dao discussion with you.
You're seeking a breakthrough through the discussion.
Exactly.
Sister Noble, in my opinion, your great Dao of creation has not yet reached its zenith.
Brother, Fu Guang, you understand the great Dao of creation too?
A little, just a little. Ever since I received the Qiankun Cauldron bestowed by the sage, over the long years, I've spent quite some time studying the great Dao of creation. I barely managed to cultivate it to the rank of Hanyuan Golden Immortal. So discussing the Dao shouldn't be a problem.
I didn't expect you've also cultivated the great Dao of creation as a secondary path. Please enlighten me. Why not show us the great Dao of creation you've comprehended? Brother Fu Guang actually claimed that my great Dao of creation hasn't reached its peak. I want to see for myself just how far his comprehension has gone.
As Sister Nwa wishes.
This is Brother Fu Guang's great Dao of creation. It is already at such a level. All the Dao resonance visions I manifested have been suppressed. How is he so powerful?
Under heaven, there is actually someone who can surpass Little Sister in the mastery of the great Dao of creation. Truly unbelievable. Brother Fu Guang only practices the great Dao of creation as a secondary path, yet he has such terrifying skill. No wonder he was confident enough to say he could attain the Dao even without the primordial purple energy.
My husband is close to becoming a saint.
My husband is amazing.
Sister Anhua, what do you think of this great Tao of creation now?
In terms of mastery over the great Tao of creation, I am inferior to you and will accept this with a willing heart.
You sincerely wish to discuss the Tao, so I naturally gave it my all. Forgive me for showing off.
It is I who should be embarrassed. Seeing Brother Fu Guang's Tao techniques today, I realize there is always a sky beyond this. I should not have been so arrogant and complain. Please help me in my cultivation.
To feel shame and then find courage. That is truly excellent. Congratulations on rediscovering your original intent. Your path ahead will surely be smooth. Allow me to assist you in your enlightenment.
Thank you, brother.
Since you are all gathered here, it must be fate. I happen to have also cultivated some great Taos that are related to all of you. Today, let us discuss the Tao together.
Oh, this is the great Tao of space. This is the great Tao of time.
These are all great Taos, Brother Fu Guang, cultivated as secondary paths. Each is already close to perfection. Then, what level has his main, fundamental Tao actually reached? Thank you for your teachings, Brother Fu Guang.
No need to be polite.
Go. The Wu clan is attacking Phoenix Perch Mountain.
You all should head back now.
There is so much wild game in these Fengqi Mountains. My warriors will hunt right here in Fengqi Mountain. This Fengqi Mountain is the sacred ground of the siblings Foxy and Nuwa. Are you really going to make enemies of them? Foxy and Nuwa are nothing special. If they dare stand against us, the primordial witches will teach them a lesson.
Gong Gong, this place is my domain. Leave at once.
Heaven and earth are under the rule of the Wu clan. If you don't know your place, you siblings will fall here.
How arrogant.
It seems you have no intention of leaving. Big brother, show yourself. 9 primordial witches. Little sister, I'm afraid we can't win against them.
I am a disciple of a saint. I can accept losing to fellow Taoist Fu Guang. But if even these barbaric primordial witches can push me around at will, then all my endless years of cultivation would be for nothing if I keep backing down. Will I ever have a chance to become a saint?
Little sister, then let's fight. Perfect. Let's see if you great cultivators truly live up to your names.
The art of creation.
The rise and fall of all things.
Well done, Nuwa. I underestimated you.
I am a disciple of a saint. How dare a savage like you look down on me?
Big brother, let's go. The saint's disciple truly lives up to the reputation. But that is all it is. Brothers and sisters, join forces and capture him. Little sister, I help you.
Elder brother, be careful.
Little sister, with 9 primordial witches working together, the 2 of us might end up perishing here.
I'm afraid we won't be able to discuss the Tao with fellow Taoist Fu Guang anymore.
Fellow Taoist Nuwa, if you wish to discuss the Tao, you may come to my Sun Star anytime.
I'm embarrassed to have you witness this.
What kind of talk is that? The ancestral witches act recklessly. They outnumber us. Today's loss, don't take it too hard.
Thank you for your reassurance, fellow.
So, you are Fu Guang.
Indeed.
Fu Guang, how dare you meddle in our clan's affairs today? If you don't give me the ancestral witch, then today's matter will not end.
Fuxi Nuwa Ba, you and I share a deep fate, fellow Taoist. If you ancestral witches leave now, I will let it go. Otherwise, I do know a little Taoist magic.
Arrogant! Die for me, ancestral witch!
Fighting alone against the 9 great ancestral witches, and still remaining calm and composed.
Fellow Taoist Fu Guang is so powerful.
You alone cannot defeat me. Let the other 3 ancestral witches show themselves.
You know we have 12 ancestral witches.
Zhu Ying can see my silhouette in the river of time. I know about you 12 ancestral witches. Is that strange?
It really is you. Fu Guang, you are our true enemy.
I understand. So fellow Taoist Fu Guang is the true protagonist of this great tribulation.
I see.
Fellow Taoist Fu Guang acts with caution, having been silent for endless ages. Now facing the tribulation, he must be at least 98% sure.
How is that different from walking to one's death?
What's us when I do think? I need 120% certainty.
So you're saying you think you have us 12 ancestral witches figured out?
Naturally.
Big brother, stop wasting words with him. Let them see how hard our ancestral witches' fists are.
All right.
The 3 ancestral witches appear! Fu Guang, I'll ask you one last time. Do you truly want to be an enemy of our Wu clan?
Fellow Taoist Di Zhang, the fellow Taoist you protect.
It's clearly making an enemy of us!
If you hadn't come to Fengji Mountain, none of this would have happened.
Brother, don't waste words on him! I don't believe we can't take him down together!
Fine, Fu Guang.
Since you're dead set on being my Wu clan's enemy, don't blame us for being rude!
That is enough.
Where are the others?
Hey!
Playing with fire in front of the great Sun Golden Crow. You must really look down on me, the Sun God.
How is that possible?
Overestimating yourself.
Again!
A cheap trick.
Why hasn't it stopped?
This kid's mastery of space is actually starting to surpass mine.
His space law, is it stronger than Big Brother's?
His time law actually overpowered me.
I refuse to believe you're really this strong!
Let's see how long you can hold out.
All 12 primordial witches joining forces. Truly a fearsome display of power.
But I've already achieved my goal today.
Time to wrap this up.
Die! Fourth brother, you hit Buzhou Mountain! What did me too? I was aiming at Fu Guang! Buzhou Mountain has fallen!
The heavenly river is pouring down. A catastrophe for all living beings.
Buzhou Mountain collapses. The heavenly river floods in reverse. A great calamity is upon the primate.
It is from the clash between the primordial witches and Fu Guang.
The great tribulation is truly terrifying. Even Buzhou Mountain has toppled. If heaven and earth merge, chaos will surely be reenacted.
Buzhou Mountain has fallen. The disaster for all life has begun.
Brother Fu Guang is fighting the Wu clan, and they even knocked down Buzhou Mountain. That is way too fierce.
Buzhou Mountain has collapsed. The primeval world is doomed.
I thought the great tide of the primordial era was already shifting, but I never expected that Buzhou Mountain would collapse ahead of time in such a manner. Truly, minor matters in the primordial era can be changed, but major events cannot be defied. Since this is the case, then let me, in the name of Fu Guang, decide the matter of mending the heavens.
Taoist, fellow Nua, you cultivate the great way of creation. I commend you to refine the 5-colored stones to mend the rift in the sky.
The task of mending the heavens concerns all living beings in the primordial era. I cannot shirk this responsibility. Rest assured, that was the fellow. Even if I exhaust all my spiritual power, I will surely succeed in refining the 5-colored stone.
Then I entrust this task to you.
Husband, are you all right?
I'm fine. However, there is now an important task I must entrust to you too.
Just give the order, husband.
The rift in the sky is pouring down ruin.
We need something to prop up the heavens to stabilize the 4 poles. Legend has it that in the North Sea there is a dark turtle, whose limbs can hold up heaven and earth. You 2 sisters, go to the North Sea at once, slay the dark turtle, take its 4 limbs, and bring them back to the primordial era.
Kill the dark turtle of the North Sea. That turtle is said to be as vast as a star, fierce and ruthless. Husband, don't worry, my sister and I will set off immediately. Come, sister!
The 5-colored stone.
Complete.
Husband, we have retrieved the dark turtles fully. Husband, what should we do with them next?
Fu Guang of the Sun Star. The heavens are mended. The deed is done. The 4 poles are stabilized. All living beings are at peace. His merit is boundless. The heavenly Dao, moved by his achievement, crowns him as the heaven
to reign over the primordial era.
I, Fu Guang, accept the mandate of the heavenly Dao and establish the heavenly court here. Rule over the primordial, protect all living beings.
We welcome the Heavenly Emperor!
Friend Fu Guang. No. Heavenly Emperor Fu Guang. He's finally taken this step.
The merit of mending the heaven, the 4 pillars of the world, the 9 boundless heavens. Every move was calculated, each link connected. So he had already seen through all of this.
Xi Yao of West Kunlun pays respects to the Heavenly Emperor.
Friend Fu Guang, no. Heavenly Emperor Fu Guang, what about the spirit?
Mending the heavens and settling. This is the mandate of heaven. We too should revere him.
He is far superior to the Eastern Lord.
Friend Fu Guang has finally become the Heavenly Emperor. I always said he was destined for greatness.
I feel the same way.
Fu Guang. With this one move, he directly mended the sky. The heavenly court is established. From now on, the rightful rule of the primordial chaos lies with him. We of the Wu tribe have instead become the troublemakers of this age.
Big brother, what do we do now?
Good.
Crowned by the heavenly Dao, the heavenly court has just been. All officials assume their position. Shi He and Chang Xi have cultivated with me the longest. Our bond is the deepest. Today, I shall first settle your titles. Xi He. We became cultivation partners. First, then seal the heavenly marriage. You also helped me gather the primal essence of stars and the essence of all constellations. Your contributions. I now decree Shi He as the empress of the heavenly court to rule the imperial harem and govern heaven and earth alongside me.
Shi He accepts the Thank you, Heavenly Emperor.
Chang Xi, lively and spirited, sincere and innocent. You guarded the moon with Shi He and personally went to the north the 4 legs of the Xuan Turtle, achieving great merit. I now decree Chang Xi as the imperial consort of the heavenly court.
Chang Xi accepts the decree. Thank you. No, thank you. Heavenly Emperor.
Fellow Daoist, Niwa Daoyo, you followed my orders to refine the 5 colored stones and mend the rift in the heavens. This is an immeasurable merit. Today I hereby seal NAIN, ranking above all other immortals, second only to the
NWA accepts. Thank you, Heavenly Emperor, for the promotion. The merit of mending the also owes to your coordination and command. I dare not claim all the credit.
Fellow Daoist Foxy, your innate divination arts are uniquely profound. Today I seal you as Emperor Shi to jointly oversee the deduction of heaven, earth, yin and yang.
Foxy accepts the decree.
Base. You are intelligent and wise. With insight into all, you came early to pledge your allegiance, and your loyalty is command. Today I seal Base as the Prime Minister of the Heavenly Court to manage all internal and external affairs of the court, to coordinate and direct, and to assist in governance.
Base accepts the decree.
Now, it is our turn.
Fellow Daoist Red Cloud, you are naturally open-minded and cheerful, kind to others, and once willingly gave up the primordial purple chi. The transparency of your heart and nature I deeply admire. Today I seal Red Cloud as the immortal lord of the fire department of the Heavenly Court to govern the fire element of the primordial world.
Immortal lord of the fire. This is a good position. It suits my temperament perfectly.
Fellow Daoist Genuenzi, your disposition is steady, with deep virtue, to bear all things. Today I seal Genuenzi as the immortal lord of the earth department of the Heavenly Court to govern the earth element of the primordial world.
Zhen Yuanzi accepts the decree.
Heavenly Emperor, there is a group of female immortals outside the hall. The leader is the esteemed Queen, Mother of the West.
Invite her in.
Queen Mother of the West, leading the female immortals of West Kunlun, pays respects to the Heavenly Emperor.
Fellow Daoist Queen Mother, no need for formality. What brings you here today? What is the matter?
To be honest with you, Heavenly, after the immortal court fell, I followed your guidance and disbanded the immortal. Now you have mended the heavens and established it is the will of heaven, the hope of all beings. Queen Mother of the West has come with humbly requesting the Heavenly Emperor to take us in.
Fellow cultivator Queen Mother of the West understands the greater good. She willingly submits to the celestial court. It is a blessing for the celestial court. You were early on appointed by the Dao ancestor as the leader of all female immortals. After the fall of the former immortal court, you still safeguarded all races from downfall. Such a sense of responsibility, I deeply admire.
You're too kind.
The celestial court has just been established. Everything is renewed. All immortals have their respective duties. We must work together in harmony to protect all beings of the universe. I, the Emperor, toast to you all.
To the Heavenly Emperor!
Your Majesty, now that the celestial court is newly, its fortunes are at their peak. But if we want lasting peace, relying solely on these old acquaintances might not be enough.
My lady speaks wisely. The celestial court needs to recruit a wide without confining to any one type. Any virtuous and capable individuals can be appointed as officials in the celestial court.
Your Majesty is wise.
Then my sister and I will help you later. Find several capable great law. Golden. We guarantee to manage the celestial court smoothly and proper.
With so many affairs in the celestial court, just the 2 of us serving your Majesty might be a bit overwhelming.
What do you mean by that?
My sister means you should take in several more fairies. So there will be someone to help share the burden.
Having the 2 of you, I am already very content. What's taken? None of that. Don't be absurd.
Your Majesty, my sister and I are not joking when we say this. Think about it. Now you are the esteemed Heavenly Emperor, ruling over all creation. If the inner court only has the 2 of us, it would look improper to the other ministers. Moreover, my sister and I have observed for a long time. There is one person who has long harbored deep feelings for your Majesty, but due to her status, she has never spoken up.
Who?
Nuwa. Your Majesty, my sister and I are both goddesses. One goddess looking at another. How could I not see what is in her heart?
Every time Empress Hua looks at your Majesty, It is not the same look she gives other fellow cultivators.
Right. I noticed that a long time ago. When she talks to you, her voice is always a little softer than when she talks to anyone else. And that time, after she mended the sky, after your majesty granted her the title of Empress Wa, when she returned to Phoenix Perch Mountain, she faced the direction of the celestial and just stared off into space for a long time.
Is that so?
If your majesty finds it hard to bring up, the two of us can speak to her. Enwa and you as sisters, we've known each other for many years. It is best for us to be the ones to handle this.
Since you two sisters say so, then go ahead.
His Majesty agreed. Wonderful! Your Majesty, just wait here for a moment.
Well, I've got two good wives making decisions for me.
Wa greets the Heavenly Emperor.
Empress W, no need for
Heavenly Emperor,
Your Majesty, Empress Wa, I've prepared some modest wine in your Majesty's private chambers. It is getting late. You two can stay in the chambers and discuss the great way.
Follow sister's arrangement. Your Majesty, what are you standing there for? Sister Empress Wa has already agreed.
Empress Wa,
Please.
Now that our husband Enwa as his capable partner, he shouldn't be so exhausted anymore, right?
Naturally.
Actually, I've noticed that's the Queen Mother of the West for our husband. Otherwise, why would she have taken to lead her people and join the heavenly court?
Indeed. But your majesty has just taken in sister, Enwa. You shouldn't overexert yourself. The matter of the Queen Mother of the can wait a little longer.
Sure thing.
Goddess Nama, why are you awake so early?
My husband, you're awake. I couldn't sleep, so I got up to read some Taoist scriptures.
What is wrong? Are you troubled by something?
Spending time with you brings me great joy. Before I knew it, an entire Kalpa had passed. Yet I still haven't found the breakthrough, so it weighs on my mind.
You mean the breakthrough to sainthood?
Exactly. Our master once said, I have a great destiny, but I've pondered for endless ages, and still can't see the path.
So that is what is bothering you. Do you know? The path to sainthood depends on opportunity. If the time isn't right, even if you go into seclusion for 10,000 or a billion years, you may not find that single spark of insight.
My husband, you know the nature of my destiny.
Glimpsing a part of it on the river of time.
Please, show me the way.
We are already Tao companions. No need for such formality. Now the time has come. I can reveal a bit of heavenly fate. Your destiny lies not with the beings of today, but with an entirely new race.
What kind of new race?
The cosmic cauldron, the nine heavens nurturing soil, the primordial gourd vine, the three lights divine water. These are all tied to your opportunity. I've prepared them for you in advance. Take them for now.
My husband, you made plans for me ahead of time. Thank you, my husband.
No need for thanks. You are the goddess Nungbo A of my heavenly court, and also my Tao companion. Your opportunity is my opportunity.
My husband, the new race you mentioned, what exactly is it?
Between heaven and earth there are demons, shamans, immortals, and spirit. But one kind of being is missing. They will possess the innate Tao body, most attuned to the great Tao of heaven and earth. They can cultivate and pass down civilization. They will call themselves humans. Using the nine heavens Sirang as bones, the three lights divine water as blood, the primordial gourd vine as veins, the Chen Kun cauldron as the furnace, and your great Tao of creation to shape their form, then imbuing them with your own lifeblood to give them souls. The beings you make will become the new protagonists of the primeval world. This is your creation.
Shaped by the nine heavens, Shirang, nourished by the three lights, divine water. With the primordial gourd vine to stabilize their meridians, and the Chen Kun cauldron to temper their foundation. My great Tao of creation will thus reach its culmination. Husband, this guidance of yours is worth more than 10,000 years of my seclusion and meditation.
Then go ahead and do it.
We pay homage to the Holy Mother! We pay homage to the goddess Nuwa!
Above the heavenly Tao, I, Nuwa, with the aid of my Tao companion, Emperor Fuguang, using the nine heavens, Shirang as bones, the three lights divine water as blood, the primordial gourd, vine as veins, and the Chen Kun cauldron as a furnace, create the human race. Hereby, I, Nuwa, attain sainthood today!
Nuwa creates humans and becomes a saint. The three pure ones and the two sages of the West can no longer sit still.
Junior sister, Nu, has become a saint before us. She became our master's disciple later than we did, yet she attained sainthood first. Doubly, the orthodox lineage of Pango cannot afford to fall behind.
I have a feeling that my opportunity has also arrived.
Third brother is right. Nuwa creates humans, establishing the human race between heaven and earth, gaining boundless merit. The three pure ones, are incarnations of Pango's primordial spirit, and thus share a profound connection with the human race. Today is the turning point for us to become saints.
Big brother is right.
above the heavenly dial.
I,
太清老子, perceiving that all beings in the world are ignorant and hereby establish to educate the human race, to pass down the Tao and May heaven bear witness.
Oh, Laozi of the Supreme Pure have achieved sagehood this day.
Heaven above. I, Yuanxi of the Jade Pure, upholding the true lineage of Hangu, having penetrated the ultimate truth, now establish the Tian sect to expound the great Tao of heaven and earth for all beings in the primordial wilderness.
May heaven bear witness.
Heaven above. I, Tongzhen of the Upper Pure, perceiving that all beings possess a heart yearning for the Tao, now establish the Jie sect to seize a thread of life from heaven and earth, teaching without discrimination, so that all creatures may enter my fold.
May heaven bear witness.
Elder brother! They have become sages. It is just the two of us fellow disciples, still stuck at the peak of quasi-sagehood, without any progress. If this goes on, the West will never have a chance to rise again.
Ayobai created the three pure ones established. All performed great meritorious deeds to become sages. Then let us establish the Western sect.
But establishing one sect will not mean for both of us to become sages.
Then let us make great vows, borrowing merit from the heavenly Tao. When in the future the Western sect prospers, and the beings of the West are delivered, we will repay with an unending stream of fortune and merit.
Elder brother, brilliant. Then, let us make the vows right now. Heaven above. Jie Yin, together with my junior brother Zhengji, today, establish the Western sect. Vowing 48 great aspirations. We vow to save all beings of the West. We vow to let the Buddha Dharma illuminate the primordial wilderness.
I, Jiyin, have achieved sagehood this day. I, Zhongdi, have achieved sagehood this day.
With all 6 sages now appearing, the order of the primordial wilderness is set for good.
Congratulations, Empress NWA.
All thanks to my husband's efforts. Now the three pure ones, the two sages, and have also established sects. And what do you intend?
First, we set rules for them.
My lord, you just said you want to set rules for the three pure ones and two sages. They are all sages now. You may be the heavenly emperor of the primordial era, blessed with the merit of mending the sky and wielding the heavenly crown of primordial chaos. But you are not a sage after all. How can you set rules for them?
Do you know that the three pure ones and two sages established their teachings and attained sagehood? Yes.
Humanity.
That is right. The three pure ones and two sages established their teachings to educate humanity, to pass down wisdom and impart. On the surface, it benefits humanity. But in truth, they have stolen humanity's destiny. You created humanity, and they come to reap the rewards. If we don't rein them in, they will only grow more arrogant.
So, what does my lord plan to do? They are all sages, immortal through countless calamities, even though I am also a sage among them. I'm not confident I can suppress 5 sages.
What to do? Naturally, I'll summon them to the Lingxiao Palace and talk face to face. I, Fu Guang, in the name of the Supreme Heavenly Emperor of the Primordial Era, summon the three pure ones and two sages.
Fu Guang, you may be the Heavenly Emperor of the Primordial Era, but in the end, you are not a sage. Why did you use the word summon to call us here?
Elder brother Yuanxi, what do you mean by this?
Junior sister Naya Wei, though you are also a sage, we three pure ones have always stood together. Are you trying to make enemies of us three pure ones?
5 sages. Quite the show of authority.
This! I am a sage! How can I be unable to move?
He is only a quasi-sage.
How can he suppress us 5 sages? Brother! This is a quasi-sage!
This. Able to suppress 5 sages at once. My lord, just how strong has he become?
Shall we have a proper talk now?
Lord Fu Guang, we have been discourteous.
I summoned you all today to discuss a matter concerning the human race. The human race was created by the goddess Nuwa. You have each established your own teachings, educating and civilizing, which is a good thing in itself. But you have taken this opportunity to imprint your own legacies upon the fate of humanity. If in the future, the fate of humanity is completely devoured, wouldn't that render the goddess Nuwa's efforts in vain?
What the Heavenly Emperor means is...
We need to set rules. The Heavenly Court governs the primordial world. Although the matter of education falls to you sages, humanity was created by Nuwa, so their fate should be uniformly allocated by the Heavenly Court. Since you have all achieved sainthood by borrowing humanity's fate, you ought to pay some price.
Are you asking us to compensate you?
Is fellow cultivator Yuan Shi displeased?
Heavenly Emperor, this is all a misunderstanding.
This is the Taiji diagram.
Let it be my apology gift.
This is the Pango banner. Take it!
Fellow cultivator Yuan Shi, truly generous.
Fellow cultivator, Fu Guang.
I failed to think things through when I established my teachings. Please forgive me. These 4 immortal slaying swords are my apology gift.
Good heavens.
Primordial supreme treasures. Top-grade primordial spiritual treasures.
This is a good deal. What about the rest of you?
This is the 12-tier golden lotus of merit. Please accept it, Heavenly Emperor.
This is the 7 treasure, wonderful tree!
From now on, the Heavenly Court is the orthodox authority of the Prime. The 6 sages may educate all beings, establish schools, and found sects.
That is perfectly fine.
But anything concerning the human race, or matters involving the great destiny of heaven and earth, must be reported to the Heavenly Court for knowledge.
What do you fellow cultivators think?
Agreed.
The Heavenly Emperor speaks reasonably.
Excellent.
In that case, fellow cultivators, please take your leave. If you have free time in the future, you are welcome to come to the Hall of Divine Mist to discuss the Tao.
Husband, I have already achieved sainthood, yet I still cannot see through your depth.
Forced by circumstances,
I had to become stronger. Now, the Wu tribe has been quiet for so long. They're probably planning something big. I should start making my own plans too.
Heavenly Emperor, I've been observing the celestial signs every night, repeatedly calculating the primordial divination. Every result points to the same thing. My fated death has arrived.
Fated death.
I use the primordial 8 trigrams to calculate 360 times. Each time the result points to a battle in the near future. Heavenly Emperor, I have a premonition. The Wu tribe is about to make a move.
Your Majesty, there is a visitor from the Wu tribe outside the Heavenly Court. He says he comes on the orders of the primordial Wu.
Let him in.
Lord Fu Guang, Heavenly, the 12 primordial Wu of my tribe have jointly issued a challenge at the Busho Mountain ruins. A battle to the death.
Fellow Taoist Foxy, your fated death lies within this great battle.
Please, Heavenly Emperor, show me the way. How can I survive this calamity?
Empress Nua created the human race.
Humanity was born. They are in need of a leader. Are you willing to join humanity? In human form, lead humanity to prosperity.
Of course I am willing. But what does this have to do with my fated death?
Humanity is the protagonist of the world. Their fortune is flourishing. If you join humanity, live on as a human, all past karmic ties with the Wu tribe will be severed. In the future, you will be the emperor of humanity, receiving worship and offerings from humanity. This fated death will naturally be resolved.
Thank you for your guidance, Heavenly Emperor.
Chunlan, deliver my decree.
Summon all ministers of the Heavenly Court.
We will hold council at the Lingxiao Palace.
Let all ministers rise. The Wu tribe has issued a challenge. 10 days from now, the decisive battle at the Busho Mountain ruins. This will determine whether the Heavenly Court can truly rule the primordial world, and whether the order of the 3 realms, heaven, earth, and humanity, can be established. I appoint Foxy as the commander-in-chief of the Heavenly Court's armies. He will lead all troops of the Heavenly Court.
Time to face the Witch Clan. Foxy accepts your order.
My lord, I want to go too. I am also a saint. If I fight, I can definitely help the army.
You are already a saint. If you join the battle, the Heavenly Tao will not permit. Saints stand above all things. They must not meddle in mortal conflicts. Otherwise, you'll be bound by karma. That wouldn't be good. Besides, I already have absolute certainty of victory. Just stay in the Heavenly Court and wait for my return in peace.
Then, I'll wait for you in the Heavenly Court.
Fu Guang, in today's battle, heaven and earth bear witness. The victor shall be king!
Di Xiang, after this battle, the Witch Clan will submit to the Heavenly Court.
You speak too soon! Brothers and sisters, form the formation!
Foxy's true spirit has been retrieved. After reincarnation, he will become the human emperor. Heaven and earth appear!
Break! How can you be so powerful? All of you shall submit to the Heavenly Court.
Feng, with the path of reincarnation as fate, and the imperial writ as I established the 6 paths of I found the underworld beneath the 9 abysses, the 12 ancestral witches. I now decree you as the 12 lords of the underworld under my command to govern the 6 paths of reincarnation. Henceforth, the 3 realms of heaven
shall maintain eternal order.
Aye.
With time, space, karma, destiny,
and the reincarnation.
Destiny.
The 3,000 great paths, like yin yang and the 5 elements. Attaining the Tao as a primordial golden immortal.
My lord, you have actually, moreover, you achieved the true way through the 3,000 great paths, a primordial golden immortal. No wonder my lord is so powerful.
My lord's plans are far-reaching. I am no match for you. My lord.
Come.
This little treat, so satisfying.
My lord, have another piece.
Your Majesty, now that the 3 realms are at peace, and the 6 sages have returned, you can finally rest well.
Indeed.
Time passes slowly.
And one should be carefree.